Hello and welcome back to my channel. So it's 11:11 and it's 11:11 right now. I hit record at 11:11. So, deep breath. For today's pick a card reading, I really wanted to do kind of a look at you and your person and the future outcome or what's coming next. We're going to look at the energy and you'll know if it resonates to you based on the energy that I describe. Anyway, I'm very excited because it is 11:11 and I need to take a deep breath. Whew. Anyway, I don't know why I'm feeling so energized, but yeah, I'm excited to do this reading today because it is 11:11, so very important portal for, well, I'll go into it in the piles, but yeah. So for pile number 1, we're using the Wild Unknown Tarot and this green fluorite. For pile number 2, this is the Mystic Dreamers Tarot and this piece of black obsidian. And for pile number 3, I've never used this deck for you guys, but I learned using this deck, and it's called the Lucid Dreams Tarot. And this clear quartz. So this one, guys, this is a deck that I did learn on after the Light Seers. It's also, you know how I'm always flipping through a book? That's where this book comes from. You can see I've used this book a lot. It's well loved. Anyway, the cards kind of look like this. So if you're looking at learning tarot, there's a lot of keywords on it that help, and the signs and the planets and all that. So yeah, that's pile number 3. I have no idea why I feel out of breath. I was trying really hard to get here at 11:11, I guess. So yeah, if you need a second to sit with the energy, you can, and I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose pile 1, the Wild Unknown Tarot, and this piece of green fluorite, this is going to be a reading about the future outcome of this connection. It is the 11:11 portal, so I really wanted to come on and do a reading for, you know, people and connections, especially, you know, if you resonate with soul connections. So yeah, your oracle cards, I just drew your oracle cards, and your pile is one of those piles that I wish I had filmed it because I couldn't believe the cards that came out. It was the synchronicities were off the chart. Anyway, for your pile number 1, we're actually using 3 decks by Kim Kranz. I have no idea how to say that name, but this is the Wild Unknown Tarot. And then look at how well loved these books are. Book lovers would shudder at the sight of these. Then we're using the animal oracle cards as well as this for the energy. Anyway, so it'll be exciting. Your cards are beautiful. I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but I was talking about how I giggle and that it has nothing to do with anyone else. And I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to, I know that some people are coming here very sad, and all I want is to raise your vibrations. I'm not laughing at you, you know. Sometimes I come here during my really hard day, and the minute that I sit down, I'm like, I just want to like giggle because I'm happy to be here. Anyway, as I was shuffling your oracle cards, this one was on the bottom of the deck, and I just wanted to show it to you guys. Maybe I'll take it for your reading, but it says, fill your cup up with sacred giggles. Anyway, I just thought it was funny. Anyway, not funny, not really, but anyway. So we're going to get into your reading and have a look at your oracle cards. That is fascinating. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords on the bottom. And it's really interesting what oracle card came out for. I have to show you now. I have to show you before we shuffle. The oracle card that came out for, I think, what is your person? That's how I took the cards. So this side will be you. This side will be your person. I'm just going to show you their oracle card first, their animal oracle card. Look at that. Like, just wait until you see the cards. The synchronicities are insane. I've been experiencing crazy synchronicities myself in my own life. So maybe you have too, and maybe this is just super confirming. Look at that. So we have somebody watching you. This is air energy, so it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but look at that. It's, that's amazing. Anyway, we're just going to leave your little friend right up there while we shuffle. So yes, we're going to be looking at the future of, oh no, we have the Five of Pentacles. So somebody could be feeling very left out right now. That's Taurus energy specifically. I know it well. We see this, you know, wilting rose, Beauty and the Beast could be relevant. Oh my gosh, I just heard like the Beauty and the Beast. Anyway, it could be relevant, Beauty and the Beast. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. It's not funny though. That's not, I'm not laughing. You guys are so amazing. All your comments. You're such beautiful souls and I just love you. All right, so we have the Mother of Swords here. That could be very symbolic of you. We'll have to see, you know, maybe you've been protecting your energy against this person because this person is definitely watching you. So, you know, the Page of Swords is someone who is also communicating and trying to learn. So perhaps for some of you, you are communicating with this person, but for some of you, you probably aren't and they're just watching you. Oh my gosh, I don't use this deck a lot. I used to use it all the time. Page of Cups. So there's lots of page energy here. So your person could be younger than you. Doesn't have to be. I was going to do this reading yesterday, but when I sat down to do it, I had it all set up. My intuition said, no, now's not, do it tomorrow. Now's not the right time. It was very strange. So I listened to my intuition. All right. So your bottom of the deck energy, we have Strength. And this shows us, I love this card. I should use this deck more. I used this a lot on my own journey. So we have the Strength card here, and right away I'm seeing, you know, I'm hearing soul connection or someone that you have this unbreakable bond with. You know, I was hearing Beauty and the Beast for a reason. Whenever I see the Strength card on most decks, we see like a more feminine or gentle person taming a beast. And sometimes it's a woman and a lion. Sometimes it's someone and a dragon. Anyway, I was seeing Beauty and the Beast, and now we have this lion holding a rose. That rose that looked so wilted. I will say that one of the meanings of this card for this person to bring themselves back into balance, if they were that Five of Pentacles, that wilted rose, this one talks of, in order to get out of that energy, you have to make an offer. And here we have this lion with this rose, almost like an offering. So I'm very interested to see what comes out in your reading. This is Leo energy. We have the Two of Swords. So that shows me that this could have been a very stagnant energy. There could have been, maybe you guys couldn't make it work or something and you went your separate ways. Anyway, we'll get into it. We'll get into your oracle cards first. So we'll just go right to your person since we already have one of their cards out. So for their energy, we have the Nine of Shells, Gratitude, Fulfillment. So you see there's all this energy of them watching you, and that's why I laughed when that card was on the bottom of the deck, because it's just so perfect for your person's energy. I did put my turtle out here today in case that's relevant to someone. I felt the need to have him in this reading. Your other person's card is Collaboration of Souls, and we have Lover's energy there, 6. Just saying. Let's see if we can fit all these in. I was optimistic about how many cards I could fit in a spread here. I was like, oh yeah, they'll all fit. I didn't test it, of course. All right, so I'm going to leave the connecting energy for a minute. So for your energy, we have the deer. So this is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is also very like Queen of Pentacles or Empress energy. Here we have air, like I mentioned. We also have Lover's energy, Gemini, and the Nine of Shells would be water. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I kind of want these two right in the center, you know? I don't know. Goodbye, crystals. I'm just going to make sure they're all fit in, because that's what I'm like and you know it. All right, so for your energy, we have the Empress. And that's why when that came out right after that deer, I was like, I wish I was recording this. Some of you see it happen in my personal readings, and I kind of, you know, that energy always gets me excited. And we have your soul shines. Ooh. So that's Chariot energy. So you could be moving on, you know, you could be on your soul path, or just really keeping yourself really busy and happy right now. Not focusing on this person. It's interesting because this Empress is looking over that way, but intuitively I put her behind the deer. So it's almost like this deer feminine energy is like, wait, just wait, don't rush in. It's almost like that deer is blocking the Empress anyway. But your person, you see, is focused on you. What's interesting is both of these energies are kind of moving forward, but body language wise, they're both turned towards each other. So that shows us there's still that energetic bond there. There's still connection there. And I'm not talking about, you know, talking necessarily. I just want to make sure I have room for that card that goes in the middle. So right away, what I'm seeing before we get into the tarot is I'm seeing that I feel like if this is you, oh, interesting. I just heard something else about this side. Listen to this. If this is you, we have double Empress energy, and we have this purple, which is symbolic of the third eye. And I feel like right now you're really listening to your intuition. This is very feminine energy. It doesn't matter your gender. If you do resonate with divine feminine, you know, this is very symbolic that this could be your reading. And what's really interesting is we have this grounded energy here, somebody following their intuition. And over here, we have this energy of them, you know, looking over here. And what I heard was, remember how I was saying to bring into balance? That card says to make an offer. And we see the Nine of Shells here, which is wish fulfillment. And this collaboration of souls is 6. So Lover's energy. I just looked at the timer at 11:11. And 6, like the lovers, we think about an offer. And it's also blue, communication. Just saying. And for the connecting energy, we have the heart. And here's what's really interesting about this connection. It's almost like this energy, it's like a wish fulfillment energy that can be taken for granted or become unstable. And this actually talks about this nest feeling very empty. So I feel like perhaps you're in no contact, or you went through a period of no contact. And this energy is actually the energy of both people returning home to the nest to work on this. And we see the energies, you know, you see the energies aligning there. We see the 2 people in the boat, which reminds me of the 6 of Swords, about reconnecting. Anyway, very interesting. We'll talk more about these cards as we get into the tarot. So, let's see. I want to look at the current energy of this connection. What is the current? The lovers wanted to come out. What is the current energy of this connection? That Lover's card was trying to come out. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is showing us right now, you know how I said both of you are looking this way, but energetically your body language is going towards each other. And I feel like right now, is that the Sun? Interesting. So the Lovers, again, wanted to come out first, and it's about a choice. And so it's interesting this ended up on the bottom. Because what this shows us is, I believe right now, you both see the potential in this connection. You both feel this Ten of Pentacles energy, more earth energy. You want to be in this nest together. But this makes me think that there was either a period of stagnation, or right now you guys are in no contact. And it depends where you are on your journey. That's why I say that. Because this is a general reading. And part of you could be like near the beginning of just speaking again with this person, while others could be in the no contact phase, if that makes sense. So just take it as it resonates. But this is showing us a moment of stagnancy. Oh my gosh, Two of Cups. So I don't think you guys are exchanging energy right now. It seems to be blocked. And that's what I mean here. It wants to ground. And I feel like you're already grounded. You're like, your feet are on the floor here. You're solid and steady, working on yourself. And this person's their head is kind of in the clouds, I think that they're not as far along on their journey as you. And I'm not sure what happened in the past between you, but this person is looking at you like they need to make a move towards you. And you're appearing as the Empress, as, someone who's just kind of surrendering and getting on with things. And I feel like you're still open to this person though, because like I said, the body language, even in this rabbit, is pointed that way. With this penguin, his body language is heading that way, but he's looking back. So this gives me like Six of Cups energy, someone who's, thinking about you a lot. Perhaps this could be symbolic that this was the person to kind of push the connection away, because we do see the penguin heading that way, but looking back. So, and like, look at this bunny. She is, or he, doesn't matter, they, they are firmly planted there and just waiting, not in an unhealthy way, not in a toxic way, I've surrendered and I know I deserve more than what that penguin was giving me. And until they can, until we can see eye to eye, I'm just going to sit here and be my beautiful self. I wasn't going to get into the energies right now, but I can't help it. Some of you could be a mother, and some of you could be focusing on your own family right now, or even your own home. I'm hearing Queen of Pentacles, working on your own abundance, taking care of your kids if you have them. Perhaps you have animals that, like fur babies, that you're putting your energy into. Perhaps you have a bunny. I always hear, whenever I hear bunny, I hear that character from Nightmare Before Christmas, the bunny. Anyway, that's not relevant. All right, so I want to see how you're currently feeling about this connection. How are you currently feeling about this connection? The Tower. So to me, this is very clear that you feel this connection was unstable. You saw the potential of, I just want to make sure that's lined up. Yep. You saw the potential here, but it came crashing down. We did talk about that nest being unstable, possibly, you both had to leave it to gain clarity or something. Perhaps in that nest you couldn't see clearly and you couldn't think clearly. The Tower card makes me think that you guys could have had heated moments, or moments where, somebody it's just it's an unstable feeling, this Tower, and this is how you're feeling about this connection. So you feel it's very unstable. And what's interesting is the way that you're so grounded here, I feel like if you were to ever open your heart to this person, they would need to show growth, and they would need to show they would need to build a stronger nest with you, a stronger foundation. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Oh, and on the bottom, we do have Justice. So I'm asking how you feel about this. And it's interesting because we have these two kitty cats mirroring each other, so very symbolic of twin flames. And we also have this world here. And this shows us, the world is all about cycles needing to be broken. And I feel, first of all, you could feel like you're at an emotional distance from this person, or you could be at a physical distance. You could have met this person online. And I feel like you, again, with this Tower and the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like you would be open to rebuilding a foundation if this person could come to the ground. You know how I mentioned how they were up in the clouds? It feels like they need to be grounded. Perhaps, if this person is younger than you, perhaps they're not as mature as you or far along in their life as you. Anyway, we have Justice here. So that shows us, I believe, that you would want this to work if they came in right and with clarity and truth. Perhaps they owe you an apology. We do have the Three of Wands here, showing us that you do see the potential of something in the future here with this person. If they came in right, I'm hearing. Again, take it as it resonates. Let's see how this Owl person is feeling about this connection. Owl, how do you feel about my beautiful pile one and this connection? So we have the Seven of Pentacles. So there's a lot of earth energy in this reading. And to me, the Seven of Pentacles shows... The Seven of Pentacles is a very stable, investing in something kind of energy. It's nurturing it. It's watching it grow. And the Seven of Pentacles, I've sometimes heard it described as when, like in a soul connection, when you're in no contact, it's kind of like that Seven of Pentacles energy, because you can't see the growth. You can't see that it's going to grow into something amazing. You just kind of have to trust in it. And it feels like right now this person is looking at this connection, hoping that it can still grow into something. Because just like you, I believe they see you as their Ten of Pentacles. They see you as their, Empress. It's very possible that this person, you have an energetic connection, I think. And I think that nobody else's energy compares to yours. If you do resonate with counterparts, the thing that I try and explain to people about counterparts is that this person could have, behaved in a way or self-sabotaged in a way that they did with many people in their life. And when that person in their life had a problem with it, they probably just flew away from the situation like, oh, well, we're not compatible. But there's something about your energy that's drawing them back. And I do feel like if they come back, they have to do it right, because there is a lot on their side about, there's just energy here about them walking away or them needing to make contact or apologize or reach out or something here, especially with that communication. We have Four of Pentacles on the bottom. So this is very symbolic. If you look at all, this is one of my favorite Four of Pentacles cards because it can represent the energy that connections like this share and that you can't let it go. Even if you try and like unhook one, it's like they're connected in so many different ways that it's really hard to let go of that energy. With the Four of Pentacles, this can also symbolize, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, that this person is holding back right now. What do we want to ask? We've looked at your energy. Can you show me what is coming in the near future between these two? Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. Very interesting. So there is a connection here in the near future with this Two of Pentacles. We see an energetic exchange. The Two of Pentacles can represent, you know, prioritizing love, creating a balance between work and love. With the Two of Pentacles, I feel called to put it on this side, and I'm wondering if your person, you know, maybe they juggled this connection, or maybe they didn't have time for it. And what's interesting, what we have happening in the near future here is that we see this butterfly, and these Two of Pentacles are aligned with that symbol that was on the Strength card at the beginning. Again, there's this energy that perhaps you two keep coming back to each other, I'm hearing. There's also this energy that until there was a transformation, or until there is a transformation, that, you know, this connection couldn't balance until it was, I'm hearing, energetically aligned. We also have Eight of Pentacles on the bottom, and the Eight of Pentacles is symbolic of it being worth the work. You seeing, like, we see this spider's finished, almost finished, and they can look back and see, wow, that was worth it. It took me so long. There was a lot of up and downs. Perhaps, you know, making a simpler web would have been easier, but I'm so glad I did this work. Oh, look, the Mother of Pentacles. This is, to me, this is very interesting how right now, how they're looking at this as Seven of Pentacles, and then in the near future, we have Eight of Pentacles. So that shows forward progression and movement. And I'm also called to say that we started this reading with you being very grounded. And we see, I believe we see this connection grounding for your person on this side. So that's the near future. These are the thoughts and feelings about the connection. Maybe what we'll do is we'll look at how you feel about each other. We'll do this. Because that's how you see, that's how they see the connection. This is how you see the connection. Oh, this is bothering me how it's aligned. Anyway, how do you feel about them? How are you currently feeling about them? How are you currently feeling about them? This is very similar to the energy that I was picking up with the Tower, that you saw the potential of Ten of Pentacles with them if they did the work, if they came in right. And this is the same. It's like you see, this is how you feel about them. So with the Six of Pentacles and the Death card, I feel like you do see the possibility of a rebirth here if it was balanced, if it was equal give and take, if, you know, they were able to give to this as much as you do. Because with this energy right here, it feels like at one point maybe you were giving a lot to this person and you needed to pull it back and ground yourself and focus on your own journey, on what your intuition was telling you, maybe spiritually evolve, you know, perhaps with, if there was arguing or running, perhaps this became hard on you, and perhaps, you know, it kind of dulled your shine and you needed to pull back in order to see it clearly and to think clearly again. So yeah, we see this. Oh my, look at this. We have the Four of Wands. Oh my gosh, I'm asking how you feel about them. Look, this is what I mean. You would give them another chance. I think in the past you saw this as over. And with the Six of Pentacles here, it says if they could come in right, that you would give them this, you could have a restart, you could have a rebirth. I'm hearing a fresh start. For some of you, I feel like you do see this person as your counterpart or as someone you would want to marry, because we have the Four of Wands here. You know, when I was looking at how you felt about this connection, we saw the Three of Wands. So you see the potential there. This is showing us about this person that you could feel like they're your counterpart or your other half. We have Chariot energy. Again, there's this, look at this, Two of Cups and the Chariot. There's this energy that you would be open to trying again if they came in right. Maybe I'm wrong. So lots of earth energy in this pile. We have Scorpio with the Death card. The Tower is fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We saw Leo on the bottom. Anyway, we're going to look to see how... Oh, that was on the bottom of the deck. We're going to leave that there. We're going to see how this person... What we'll do is we'll just... No, I'll leave it there. I'm so complicated. Imagine being in my brain. We're going to see how they're feeling about you. How do they currently feel about you? How do they feel about you? Interesting. We have the World. Oh my gosh, stop. Oh my gosh. See, this card talks about divine feminine. And this is the Empress. And now we got the Empress here. So to me, this is like solid confirmation that this, if you resonate with counterparts, this is symbolic of counterparts. This is very interesting because we have the World. So they see you as someone they've been through cycles with, someone they've been through things with. At one point we were getting... I saw the World on one of these cards, didn't I? And I said, it was the Justice card. And I said, perhaps you guys, this person feels at a distance from you, or an emotional distance or a physical distance, or you could have met online. This person could be watching you online as well with that Page of Swords and the owl there, and now the World. They could be watching you online. This is someone that sees you as someone they would, you know, change for, because they see you as the Empress here. So someone they've been through cycles with, someone that they've always, their energy always returns to. There's something very, very special about your energy that keeps them thinking about you and coming back towards you. This is very interesting. What I find interesting is this, this looks like a snake. So I feel like this, again, this is someone who sees you. Look at the flowers, the shadow, and the snake. So to me, you're someone who is worth transforming for, growing for, doing shadow work for, is what I'm hearing. Illuminating their shadows. Look at that illuminated tree. It looks like somebody's got a spotlight on it. That's how they feel about you. Anyway, that's amazing. Okay, let's see what's blocking this connection. Let's see what's keeping this beautiful connection from coming into manifestation. What is currently blocking this connection? Interesting. So this is in the reverse. And this is showing us lack of clarity. So perhaps, you know, perhaps your person has clarity about, whoops, This card does talk about mental clarity. So it's like, I feel like they're over here looking at you very clearly. With this Lover's energy, it's like they want to come in and offer you something. Same with the Owl energy. But right now, they're not, I don't believe they're communicating, because this card can talk about failure to communicate. It's interesting, the repetitive symbols. That's what I meant by the synchronicities were off the charts in the beginning and still are. Because it's almost like we have this potential to balance the energy once there's communication, once there's truth, once you have some enlightenment about what's going on here. Again, this is failure to communicate or see things clearly. And we have the Ace of Cups on the bottom. So I feel like this is one thing that could have been blocking it is, for some of you, I was getting an energy that perhaps you were giving to this person, and this person wasn't like filling your cup up. And that can cause a blockage, and it causes us, it's like Spirit says, you know, it's time to replenish yourself and fill that cup up and realize how beautiful your soul is and how nurturing and grounded you are and how you shouldn't have to chase anything, and you fill up your own cup. So perhaps for some of you, there needed to be lessons in self-love on your side, is what I'm hearing. Anyway, failure to communicate. All right, let's see. I want to see your intentions with this connection. I don't normally ask that, but I'm curious. We're going to ask both sides. So what are your intentions with this person? What are your intentions? Interesting. So look at this. We have the Eight of Swords, which is holding your energy back. And we have the Seven of Swords, which is, you know, it's very interesting. We see this fox sitting on that sword. So right now I'm feeling your intentions are to not communicate with this person. Like, you're not going to reach out is what I'm hearing. And you're going to keep yourself safe until you know this person has changed. Oh my gosh. And until, you know, your cup is replenished, I'm hearing. I do believe you're open to it, but I believe that you're suspicious of this person with this card right here. The Seven of Swords is a card about suspicion and not trusting someone because, you know, that person could have manipulated you or repeated cycles with you that made you not trust them. So you're entitled to not trust them. And that's what we see here for, you know, your intentions. You're holding back right now. You're protecting yourself. You're transforming and growing. You're keeping yourself safe. And that means, you know, not going after this person. We see the Empress. So you're definitely not chasing them. Especially, you know, that's a bunny. Bunnies like to run. But you're just completely grounded, keeping yourself safe, working on yourself here. I want to see this person's intentions towards you. What are their intentions towards you? I don't really want to take all these. I can talk about them, but I don't want to take them just because it seems like there's a lot here. So we have, oh, I believe that's the Six of Wands. Yes, it's the Six of Wands. It's very interesting here because we have the Son of Wands and the Daughter of Wands. And then the Six of Wands as intentions. So to me, this shows someone who, first of all, I'm seeing a runner. Like I said, with the Penguin energy, this person could have run from this connection. And like I said, in the past, if somebody, I need to make sure this is still recording. I have trauma now. I mean, I have trauma anyway, but now I have intense worries about it not recording all the time. I'm always like, is it still recording? Are you still there? This, kind of confirms that energy that this person could have ran or run from anyone who kind of questioned, maybe they didn't want to commit here. What's interesting is we have the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands, and the Page of Wands, it can represent in spiritual connections. It can represent a transformation somehow. And we see this butterfly here. The Six of Wands is about success and being seen. And I feel like this person intends to show you that they've changed, and they intend to show you that they've evolved. The Six of Wands can be, in the past, this person could have made you feel very unseen. They could have made you feel neglected. And here there's some kind of spiritual growth. Look at the growth on this wand. Transformation. And then we have this butterfly flying up out of the darkness of those sticks. Very interesting energy here with this butterfly coming in, because we have this here, and then on your bottom of the deck energy, we had you as a butterfly keeping yourself safe. It's almost like your higher self knows you can't, open yourself until this person transforms in possibly, not only prioritizing this connection, but also giving you love. Because with that Ace of Cups, this person might not have been filling up your cup of love, is what I'm hearing. Anyway, I'm going to put those back. Like I said, I wanted to talk about all of them because that's just who I am. All right, so we're going to see, I want to see what action this person is going to take, because this card says, in order to balance yourself, in order to be happy, this Owl card talks about making an offer. And the collaboration card, Lover's energy, is about a choice. So I feel like this person either makes a choice to come towards you, or they make the choice, or they offer you something or give you a choice. Like they ask you something, maybe if you'd want to talk or if you want to share energy again, Anyway, we're going to look at their actions. So what is this person's next actions? I just heard something. I need to stop. I wanted to say, I saw the Knight of Swords on the bottom as I began to shuffle for the bottom of the deck energy with that question. And with the combination of cards, I just heard it. With the Page of Wands and the Son of Wands and the Success and the Knight of Swords, I feel like this person wants to rush in, but they know that they need to show up right. And until they can show up right, you could be distant with them. So anyway, for intentions, they want you to see them in the right way. They want to show you that they've grown. They want to, with the Page of Wands, that can also be symbolic of, they want to make sure that they're not rushing in and just, it'll fizzle out right again. They want it to take root. They want it to stabilize here with all this earth energy. They want this cycle to close. Anyway, I stopped shuffling, and that's on the bottom of the deck. Anyway, their next actions towards you. I knew that Lover's card wanted to come out. Their next actions towards you. So we have the Daughter of Pentacles. This is the Page of Pentacles. And this is about an offer. And it is an offer of growth. It's an offer with more stability to it. And it's a more grounded energy than the fire energy that your person kept coming in as. What's really interesting is, look, we have this after a period of stagnancy. We have this person like meekly, is meekly the right word? Like meek, I don't know. I don't think that's the right word. It's like they have this small little offer to show you of growth. Again, that could be a date. It could be just wanting to connect with you again and share energy. I didn't see the other card that fell out, but that's what we have here. So we do have somebody making an offer, or this person, sorry, making an offer towards you of growth. Oh my gosh. This is a very nurturing energy. Again, it's like they want to show you that they've grown and they're ready to nurture this and put the time in and meet you in the middle here, to bring that heart energy back into balance. Again, that heart energy, we never really talked about it yet, but that heart energy talks about, you know, beautiful energy that becomes unstable. And in order to find it again, you kind of have to leave the nest and retreat. Another thing I'm hearing is on the Page of Wands, I pointed at those flowers and I said, growth, growth, growth. And we have the same flowers on the outside of this nest. They also are they are these flowers on the World card where I also pointed out growth. So their intentions are to make you an offer of stability here. And this is a good offer because it's coming up as the Empress energy. Where's my book? That's Taurus and Libra energy with the Empress. Nurturing, supportive, lover, sensual, committed relationship. See? An offer. This says sensual, committed relationship. Nurturing. Brings abundance and blessings. So, that's their actions. We're going to look at what the future of this connection is, Spirit. What is the future of this connection? What is the future of this connection? Oh my goodness. So we have a fresh start here. We have a new beginning in love between the two of you. In some of the Ace of Cups cards, we see a lot of imagery that symbolizes not just, like, sometimes the Ace of Cups can be a new beginning in love, but in some imagery we see like doves and we see lotus flowers, and those things are all symbolic about a journey in order to have that fresh start with, you know, someone from your past. What's interesting is on this card is making me think of, in this deck, the Dragon card. The Dragon card, which is a very spiritual card about, you know, being spiritually enlightened and transformation. And the Lizard card, actually, we see this type of pattern. So I do feel like transformations have taken place here. The cards that we have out for the future of this connection is we have, you know, we have justice for whatever happened in the past, whatever caused this sadness, this regret. And I'm hearing like free to be together, because look at these geese flying off, you know. I'm hearing, you know, you guys feel like home to each other for some reason. I love that this card came out as future outcome, because this shows us both of you reconnecting, both of you, you know, bridging that gap between you with that World card. Perhaps this person comes back and, you know, has shown you that they've worked on their shadows and that you can, you know, be with them again. We have the Lover's energy twice in your reading. Very symbolic of the fact that this is a very special, you know, divine connection, if that's how you resonate with it. So yeah, we're going to get you some advice here. But, you know, the Five of Cups, coming out with the Lovers and Justice, you know, is very symbolic that all of those times where you felt sad and let down, that this person does make it right. They show you growth here, I believe. And the two of you, the future outcome of this is saying, you know, you have a beautiful fresh start together. I wanted to touch on these cards really quickly because I kind of did the whole thing intuitively, but I just want to mention some things about these cards just so you know. So for your person side, we have Owl, and it does talk about I'm just looking. This card says that something is on its way to you. This card comes out as an omen that you're receiving something. And the fact that we're doing a reading about your person, I think it's very symbolic that this person is about to offer you something or communicate with you. Maybe you're already communicating and this person proposes to you. I don't know. It also talks about you'll see, oh my gosh, it says when you get this offer, you'll see and know exactly what to do with it. So this is confirming, you know, your energy was coming through. Unless I see a change in this person, I can't open myself up again. And this is saying you'll see and know the change. You'll see it. And that deer, the deer is it's loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. And it talks about the feminine aspects of earth energy. So it does say compassionate, nurturing, when out of balance, concerned and protective. And that's what we saw in your energy coming up, that you are concerned and protecting your energy. So that's very telling with those two energies there. Like I said, you could be a mother, and it could be that even right now, you're not protecting yourself as much as you were when those tower moments were coming on. I think that at some point, either this person waddled away, or maybe you had to pull your energy back because you felt so out of balance. And if you do have kids, this card does talk about spending time with animals and children to try and, you know, ground yourself. So you could have pulled your energy back, and this person could have kind of wondered why and like slowly waddled away looking back, you know, take it as it resonates. Those are the messages I'm hearing. All right, so we're going to look at that heart card before we end. I guess I should make sure it's still recording. The heart, the home, the center, the throne. That must have been why I was hearing home as your outcome. Like you feel like home to me. It's interesting. This card talks about we're either in this nest with our, like we're either in it and it's, you know, fulfilling and loving, or we're out of it. It's like there's no in between. So this could be one of those connections where, you know, when you weren't meeting eye to eye, somebody pulled back or somebody ghosted or somebody flew the coop, you know, because this energy is saying you're either this connection, the two of you, you're either in it or you're out of it. It's almost like there's no in between. Perhaps you wanted to know where it was going and this person couldn't tell you. It is an energy of wanting to know you're grounded, wanting to know that nest is safe. It talks about knowing and having gentle clarity to, so I feel like something about this energy is saying that perhaps there was confusion about what you were or where this was going. Again, with all that fighting, it could have just been easier with the Tower to completely pull your energy away from each other and retreat. It also says leaving it vacant for long stretches of time. That's what I mean about how I feel this energy that perhaps this person could have, you know, pulled their energy back for long periods of time, on and off again. They did have that Page of Wands energy, the hot and cold, in and out. This card encourages us to move past the layers of life's tangles and knots. The most precious throne in the gallery is awaiting your return. So, you know, there's a message here to remember what's at the heart of this. Again, I'm not here to tell anybody to stay in anything toxic. Absolutely not. Or to put up with toxic behavior, or to chase someone who's not interested in you or anything like that. But this is saying that I believe when this person comes in, Spirit's saying, you know, to try and see beyond the Tower moments, I feel like you're going to see a change in this person, and Spirit's saying to, you know, it encourages you to move past the layers of life's tangles and knots. So to find your way back to the heart of this, you know, I believe you two have a very special connection, and when things are good, you know, it may feel even magical. We do see, it does mention betrayal when this is in the shadow, and this is the connecting energy between you. So perhaps during the dark times, there was betrayal involved. Again, I'm not here to tell anybody to put up with cheating. Absolutely not. But I'm not going to go down that road right now. Spirit was like, nope, don't get into it, Kelly, not right now. It's like, okay. So I want to get charms and letters for you today, just because of the... Did I get advice for you? I think I skipped past advice, so just hang on. We'll backtrack to advice. Spirit, what advice do you have for pile one when it comes to this connection? What advice does pile one need to hear about this connection? Interesting. So we have the Magician. Where's my book now? I covered it up. It does talk about being proactive. Your advice, it says, create your inner world and the outer world will follow. So there is, you know, advice here about continuing to work on your own growth, and your own, it talks about your elements, so fire, water, earth, air, so your emotions, you know, your stability, all of that stuff. And it does talk about being proactive. So if this person, you know, comes in, there is this energy of you being suspicious of this person, of manipulation. And I believe Spirit's saying, you know, you will see a change in this person with that owl card. Hang on. Okay, so if this, what I'm hearing is Spirit saying, if this person, you know, use your judgment when this person comes in. Use your judgment about this person, because the Magician can talk about, you know, fear that someone's manipulating you, or it can be a manipulative energy. And it's interesting how this cheetah is kind of look at how they're protecting their energy against this person. They've got their hand on this pentacle. And to me, that's, you know, you came in this grounded energy, and Spirit's saying, stay grounded. Don't let this person get under your skin. Don't let this person trigger you. Keep your hand on that pentacle. Keep yourself grounded. This Father of Wands in reverse, you know, if this person comes in and they seem really arrogant, or they're trying to control this, you know, I feel like Spirit's saying, don't let them do that. They need to come in changed. The Father of Wands coming out can be symbolic that this person has grown from that Page of Wands energy. Some tarot readers don't take, I've watched readings where tarot readers don't take the advice. If they come out in reverse, they don't take the reverse, because it's supposed to be about helping the energy. That's why I took it in the reverse first and explained to you, if this person comes in this energy, like, to protect yourself. What you want to be seeing, Spirit's advice for you about this connection, what you want to be seeing is this person taking control, but in a more charismatic way, not in a controlling way. This also reminds me of the Eight of Wands and communication. And the Father of Wands is someone who takes control of their love life and takes action. So I feel like Spirit's saying, you know, you keep working on manifesting everything you want. Keep working on, what did that say? Create your inner world and the outer world will follow. And that this person, you know, is leveling up, will take action towards you, is what I'm hearing. Anyway. All right, so we got your advice. So let's do letters. Oh my gosh, this was an hour long. Guys, why do I talk so much? There's just so much energy. I gotta be in depth, you know? I gotta get every single message I hear. We have L, U, J, C, K. Oh, luck. Luck is on your side. There's a song that wants to come through, but I just can't figure out what it is. J, X, Z, I, E, B. I'm seeing babies, just so you know. A, S, P, A, T, Pat. O, S, W, X, M, U. And we'll get you some charms. I can't believe how long this reading was. If you're still here, hello. It's time to wake up. No, I'm just kidding. Guys, I gotta tell you, in the past couple days, I've had readings find me. I just saw 1011 on the time. 10111 on the timer, you guys. Anyway, I've had some readings find me this week that were crazy accurate for me. So we have a tree symbolizing growth, completion, butterfly, transformation. We have a flower again. So flowers do symbolize growth. Oh my gosh, who are you? I've never seen you before. Hello, little crocodile. See you later, crocodile. See you later, alligator, and a wild crocodile. That's the one. Maybe this person said, see you later. And then they were like, wait, I still love you. We have an angel being divinely guided. We have a horse, chariot energy. Look, we have two peace signs. That's symbolic, guys, of you two having a peaceful, maybe a peaceful conversation or restoring harmony in this connection. We have a mermaid. Stop. Look at it. I know you can see it. That's Peace and love. Oh my gosh. That's pretty cool. We have luck. Remember how I saw luck in the letters? That it was just 2 seconds ago. Of course you remember. We have a fairy. We have lipstick. Maybe you're going out on a date. We have a cross. That's what it's called. We have an angel again. What is this little thing? Oh, a watermelon. Well, what do watermelons symbolize, guys? You're going to have to tell me in my comment section because my iPad is currently covered with tarot cards, so I can't look it up. We have a white butterfly, symbolic of, you know, I think of a black butterfly and a white butterfly symbolic of yin and yang energy. We have a turtle, so this person could have been slow to come around. But yes, we have a new friend here today. We've never met him before, so hello. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope it didn't carry on too long. But yes, I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. Thank you again for all the support. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Mystic Dreamer Tarot and this piece of black obsidian, this is going to be a reading all about you and your person and the future outcome of this connection, or, you know, what's coming in this connection. I wanted to do it on 11/11 because, as you know, if you resonate with counterparts, 11/11 is a very twin flamey number. You don't have to resonate with that, and I'm not here to push anybody into anything. So I actually didn't even get your oracle cards yet. I hit record without getting your oracle cards. Interesting. But anyway, I guess I was just excited to talk to you. So I'm going to get your oracle cards and then we'll be back. Hello, I'm back now. So, oh my, I didn't even notice that. We have the lovers on the bottom. So what's interesting, I just got your oracle cards and we have the lovers here. And this is definitely, I was getting a soul connection when the oracle cards came out. To me, it's very clear about what's happening. It'll be interesting to see how you guys resonate with it. I see the Ace of Wands here, and it's, you know, it's struck its way right through that rock, and there is an energy of rock bottom here, but I don't think it's your energy. I think it's your person's energy. So it'll be interesting. We do have the lovers here showing us this is a divine connection. We have the Magician, so perhaps you're trying to manifest it back into existence. You could be very spiritual, or you could be a healer based on your oracle cards. And you could have turned your sadness about this person into something really successful for yourself. You could have put, you know, I saw the Five of Cups there. So if this person brought you a lot of sadness, or there was a lot of sadness in this connection, I see you as someone that actually turned it into fire. You turned that emotion into fire and passion and creativity. And I believe some of you, again, may resonate with healer, and it doesn't have to be a spiritual healer, but I believe a lot of you are going to resonate with that. It can also be, you know, you could just help people in some way just by spreading, you know, perhaps whatever it is that you do helps people. It doesn't have to be spiritual or even medical healing. You could be a musician or a writer whose words bring people comfort. You could just, you know, be one of those people, Queen of Cups. You could be one of those people that just always has love to give to someone because you're generous and you're nurturing, and just in that sense, you help so many people. So I'm hearing. But take it as it resonates. Shall we see what that card is that wants to be seen? The Hermit. So you know how I said I was hearing rock bottom? I feel like your person's in Hermit energy. This could be you as well. You could both be mirroring. Hermit energy, you know, we see this person on their soul path. That's what I think. It is about reflection. Interesting. All right. So we'll do, actually, I'll do one more shuffle. You could be in no contact with this person right now, but I'm not sure. You'll know. All right, so we have the Tower. So I do feel this came crashing down and somebody hit rock bottom. And if it was you, I feel like this connection couldn't balance with the Two of Pentacles. There was like a juggling act. Perhaps you guys, we have these two ships here. So perhaps you guys were on your own different journeys when you met and you weren't even expecting to come together. And it could have created a lot of Tower moments, because if your life is going one way and their life is going another, or you're at a distance, or you have different plans, it's hard to meet each other, you know? This can also be an energy of not having time for a connection, causing the ultimate destruction of it, you know? I did see the Ten of Swords, so I feel like there was an ending. And again, I feel like you turned the sadness into your own personal power and fire and creativity. And your person, from what I saw in their energy, they've hit rock bottom. They are at a point where they have to go within. I feel like your person may be experiencing a lot of conflict in their life, like a lot of problems at work, or problems with their friends, or problems at school, or, you know, it's like, I keep hearing like spirits pulling the rug from underneath them, constantly trying to get them to do the work, to get them to look within and to heal themselves. You'll see what I mean with the Oracle cards. So this is meant to be your person, and this is meant to be you, but take it as it resonates. So for your person, we have air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we have the bat. The bat reminds me of, in the tarot deck that matches these cards, it reminds me of Hanged Man energy. So a period of sacrifice in order for growth or movement. So like I said, I feel like Spirit, kind of a Tower moment happened because this person needed to really face the darkness without you, I believe. Perhaps you tried to help this person and they, you know, they just didn't want to let go, or they didn't want to look into their shadows and do the work. And I feel like the energy that you're embodying, to me, feels like someone who does the work and wants to heal and wants to elevate. And I feel like you're probably vibrating at a higher level than this person. We have the Six of Shells, so Six of Cups energy. So this is someone who's reflecting with the bat energy. It is about letting go and kind of giving in to the darkness, giving in to the fact that I believe this person has past wounding that really plays a part in your connection. The Six of Cups talks about a soul connection. It talks about, you know, this person reminiscing about you, thinking about you. Wally, stop meowing. Wally has something to say, apparently. He's on my bed. So this is very symbolic of this person possibly looking at their childhood wounding right now. Unstick the stuck. And this is what I mean. This is 46 equaling 10. So Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like this person wasn't getting the lesson. Like they were stuck. They probably repetitive patterns, repetitive cycles. Perhaps, you know, for some of you, this person could have denied this connection or kind of pushed it away. And it could have become very stuck, this connection, not able to move. And I think it's because of the lack of healing on your person's side, not yours. Because on your side, it seems like you are invested in your journey. Whereas this person, I think, was hesitant about going within, hesitant about seeing their shadows. This could have been someone who, when you tried to talk to them about their shadows, they could have become very defensive because of what they learned in their childhood. Anyway, I also think this is interesting how we have kind of these two, they're the same image. It almost reminds me of a third eye, and we see they're not aligned. And I feel like until you're both vibrating, you know, on the same level and doing the work, this can't align, and you're kind of stuck in this unalignment. And spirit, like I said, spirit just got tired of this person not doing the work. And it's kind of like they just, I'm hearing lots of tower moments in their life, lots of trying unstick the stuck. Spirit's like, how do we get this moving? How do we get this person up off their butt and moving? I'm not trying to insult anybody. I like sitting on my rear end as much as the next person. Anyway, for your energy, we have the dolphin. So this is what I mean. This is a very, we see how happy this dolphin is. And that's what I mean. I feel like you turn that sadness that I saw into healing energy, into light. And perhaps you now shine it all over everybody else. You and I, we could be friends. We could shine our light and our giggles all over everybody. Actually, in that deck, in pile 1 on the bottom of the deck, there was something about raise your vibrations with sacred giggling or something, and it really reminded me of the other day when I was on here, you know, talking about how I giggle and it's not meant to be offensive. Anyway, sacred giggling, it's supposed to raise your vibration. I'm telling you, giggling, high vibrational energy. Learn to laugh at yourself. I'm laughing at myself right now. So dolphin energy, again, healer. Also like supportive, you know? I feel like you're the type of person, I feel like you have so much love for this person that even if this person came to you and was like, I need help, like I'm in my dark energy, you would be like, oh, what can I do? Like, what can I do for you? You know, you have this love to give. And I feel like you've turned the sadness into light and you still love this person is what I'm hearing. Again, I don't know if you're together or not. I think no, but we have the 7 of crystals, options, results. So the 7 of crystals is the 7 of pentacles. And that is, you know, it's about investing in something, even though you can't see the outcome. I find it interesting how we have these two creatures, animals, whatever they're called. This isn't science class, so don't come at me. It's interesting how this person is in motion. So I feel like you're actively, again, looking at yourself, working on yourself, doing the things you need to do to be the best version of you. I just looked at 11:11 on the timer. To me, the thing that I'm seeing is that you may resonate, you don't have to, but you may resonate with a counterpart, and you may know, you know, all the work. You may know that you can't control the outcome, right? So you're just focused on your own options, what you can control, what you can grow, and kind of trusting there's this inner knowing, or maybe an ongoing openness energetically, that if this person were to need you or want to work on this or to finally let go and do the shadow work, that you would be, you know, you would be there willing to play with them in the water, you know? We have bravely market your magic 93. So this is what I meant about a healer. I believe that perhaps in this connection or being disconnected from this person with that sadness, you realized that you were a healer or a vessel of light, and that you felt really good helping people. And to me, spirits, this equals 12, which is 12. I think of 3, I think of the world card, and I think of your soul path. And I feel like right now you could be focused with the 7 of Pentacles. You could be focused on you know, what this healing energy, what options do you have with this healing energy? What can you do work-wise with this gift that you have? So I feel like you're very focused on yourself and the things that you need to do, complete, work on, grow, heal. And this person, I feel, again, your energy is like this way. And with the otters here facing away, what I'm feeling energetically is this person was against looking at their shadows. They were against possibly looking at their childhood. A lot of us didn't have great childhoods and were kind of in denial about it and didn't want to look at it and didn't understand why we weren't happy as adults. Again, our parents did the best that they could. Obviously, if your parent really hurt you, I'm not saying that was their best and, you know, you should forgive them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not here for that kind of debate. But some of us are more willing to look at it than others. You know, for example, I am the only, nobody I know watches these, so I'm the only person in my life, in my family, who's willing to look at my childhood wounding, who's willing to look, you know, at healing and therapy and all of that stuff. And my family, the friends I do have, they're not in that same space. So anyway, kudos to you for being such a trooper, I'm hearing. So for the connecting energy, we have ocean. And I felt very dark when I saw this card, I'm not going to lie. And when I read what it meant, it really made this energy make sense. And this energy is about, I'm gonna grab my book and describe it to you. What is that? Is that a sand dollar? I don't know. These are the things I'd like to know. So that I can because I'm really into symbolism. I'm really into symbolism. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me all of a sudden? Anyway, it really does help. It really does help interpret these cards to all the symbolism. So this says the unconscious, the depths, the incomprehensible. And it says the power of the ocean is unmatched. So I feel like you're coming through with this dolphin energy, and I feel like there's something very special about you. And whatever it is that this person feels with you, it cannot be recreated with anyone else. And I feel like maybe this person could have, you know, if you were evolving and growing, this person could have fell behind and kind of hit rock bottom, especially if they were not willing to go within. It talks about this ocean energy. There is a change stirring that is beyond any change you've known before. And I feel like you awoken something in this person because you have this healing energy with the dolphin. This light energy, you really awoken something with this person energetically that they now can no longer ignore, because I feel like if they want a future with you, they have to face it. I have chills. This card says that the ego must dissolve. If this person is to have this connection that feels unmatchable, that feels like so deep, then there has to be a death of an ego. They have to go within. They have to go deep is what I'm hearing. We see that eye in the water, and this is someone that has to go deep now. They have to look at their past. They have to start growing. Anyway, it does talk about feeling like you're drowning. So that's what I mean. I feel like this person has been so unwilling for this ego to dissolve that they've kind of pushed it away. And I feel like spirits kind of said to them, you know, not said to them, but they've made their life so chaotic that this person has now hit rock bottom and has no choice but to let go and look at their shadows. And we see that with the bat. The bat card talks about finally giving into the darkness and looking, facing yourself, facing your shadows. It's about rebirth. So, you know, this person looking at their childhood wounds, looking at their shadows, that's the only way they're going to be able to experience this ocean energy with you, is if they look deep within themselves. Because we see, I believe you're enlightened. I believe you've been doing the work. It does talk about this will bring out a new being in them, a new way of being, and a complete rebirth once they go through this ego death. A lot of the times that can be a blockage in these connections, as someone needs to shed an ego. Until they admit that they need to do that, it's like it can't go anywhere. It's completely stuck, especially if you're on this side doing all the work and doing everything you need to do. It becomes to a point where you've done everything you can. You can't like push this person into the ocean. They need to go deep themselves. If you guys watched my reading the other day, I had a pile that it was channeled messages, and there was a card about diving deep. So this may resonate with the people who resonated with that pile. I'm just saying. It's interesting too. I never even realized we have this dolphin here who's already in the water, and this bat doesn't want to go in. They don't want to get wet. They don't want to face themselves. And again, you can't push them in the water. They have to go down there themselves. They have to take that leap of faith themselves towards that ego death. Anyway, I was not planning on saying all of that right away. I was going to get tarot, but it all just came flying out of me, so I apologize. But yeah, we're all shuffled, so let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to look at is the current energy between the two of you. So what is the current energy between the two of you? We have the Empress and the King of Cups. So that card came out, you know, like that. Spirit told me not to take it in the reverse. You know, I do take reversals and I read reversals, but that one just doesn't feel, it didn't feel right coming out in reverse to me, not with this energy. Maybe, you know what, I am going to talk about the shadows because it can be symbolic of, you know, blockages there. So we'll talk about it. What's interesting, now I do want to take it in reverse. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So when it first came out, what I saw that you are in Empress energy. You are, you know, focused on yourself. You're possibly, you know, figuring out what your soul path is. Perhaps, you know, maybe you're not being as patient as the Empress with it coming out in reverse. Perhaps there are moments where you still mentally, you know, try and control the situation, overthinking about it. What I'm really seeing here is, you know, we had the tower moment, or the tower on the bottom of the deck right away. And what we see here is we see all this water kind of rushing around that tower or coming out of that tower. I'm not sure. This could have happened in the past. Like this could have happened a while ago between you, this tower moment, just because she's so far away from that tower. But what I really see is that, you know, until this person is willing to go within and heal, that tower can never withstand any type of storm or pressure, because I believe this person is quite fragile. We do have the King of Cups here. And to me, it's very interesting that we have the Ocean card. And I heard this the other day in the reading that I did, the channeled messages one. We see this king like not wanting to go deep. It's like they're on that board. They don't want to go deep into their emotions. They're there. They love you. But it's almost like resisting getting deeper. So I feel like this person, you know, as much as they're drawn towards you and are drawn to your light and your energy, there is this energy of them, you know, kind of staying on the surface right now. And this is what's needed to change this relationship. And I mean, we'll look at what's coming, but they need to go within. The King of Cups is someone that has a lot of love for you. So this person does love you. Two of Swords, stagnant, stuck. So they love you, but until they're willing to jump off that raft and get in the water, I feel like also with this water around the tower, I'm hearing the only person they're keeping them safe right now is themselves by avoiding doing the work. And it's not going to benefit them in the long run is what I'm hearing. Now, I am going to look at the Empress in reverse because the Spirit told me to. Lack of self-worth, lack of progress. So, you know, in the reverse, this is saying lack of progress. I believe on your person's side is what's happening right now. You may not be in contact with this person. This card is very symbolic that in order to experience this happiness again, this person needs to dive deep. And the Empress in reverse would symbolize currently that they're not diving deep yet. And it does talk about lack of self-worth. So it could be that this person has, you know, has to have a dark night of the soul. Interesting. I see the Eight of Wands. I feel called to mention this because it did show itself. What was I saying before I saw that and got distracted? Anyway, I don't remember, but I'm sure it'll come back to me. What's interesting is current energy. These two came off the top. So we have the Devil and we have the Eight of Wands. And again, this is saying this person needs to go within before this can move forward, before they can communicate with you. With the Devil, I think they're very tempted to reach out to you or to make contact with you in some way. But with the King of Cups there, they keep it in. So that's current energy. I want to see your current thoughts and feelings about this connection. What are your current thoughts and feelings about this connection? We have the Tower. So not steady, not stable right now. This is a very unstable energy. You don't see this as stable. This came out in pile 1 in the same position. So you could see this connection as one that, you know, that foundation couldn't, I'm shaking a little, that foundation couldn't withstand. There could have been a lot of arguing, especially if you were dealing with somebody with childhood wounding or that was defensive or needed to have like an ego death. It would have resulted, especially if you were coming in from such a healed place, a grounded place. I feel like there was a lot of fighting or a lot of, you know, Tower moments here. Unstable is how you see it, I believe. And look, Queen of Swords. So right now it's unstable and you're keeping yourself safe. You know what needs to happen here in order for it to move forward. The Queen of Swords is someone who knows the truth logically and she protects herself. So it's like you logically know this person can't give to you right now. So while you're still working on yourself, I believe you're also protecting yourself. What are their current thoughts and feelings about this connection, Spirit? The connection between you. So this person sees the potential with you here with the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. They still feel the potential of having this 10 of Pentacles with you. I feel like, you know, with the Empress coming out, I feel like they see you as a potential partner. Even with the 6 of Shells, you know, the 6 of Cups, they see you as their person. They see you as someone they're supposed to be with, even if they don't understand why. They might not understand why, you know, inside it's almost like they know this connection isn't over with the 3 of Wands. We see this person kind of knowing something is supposed to happen on the horizon there. This can also talk about travel. So this person, you know, there may be distance, but definitely they see the potential of a future here with you. I don't understand why that lady's creeping around there. It makes me think of the Magician or the High Priestess or someone. Like, I have no idea why she's in the 10 of Pentacles card. It's not like she's a grandmother. Like, sometimes we see a grandmother, we see children. To me, that's almost like the High Priestess. So I feel like perhaps this person just feels this intuitive feeling that they're supposed to have this with you. You know, they look like they're thinking about this foundation, like it's right there. You know, they're thinking about these tower moments, the instability of the foundation there. Whereas you, I believe, are a little bit more detached from it. Maybe not, but I think so. Interesting. We also have the Sun here right underneath the 3 of Wands. So again, they feel this attraction to you, this pulling energy. And this gate represents, where's my gate? Symbolic of openings, passageways, and initiation. The arch is a symbol of a new direction. And this is all about direction. So I feel like this person also is looking at this connection like, if they're going to reach this new direction with you, they have to do the work. They have to step into that light that you're shining on to their shadows and face them. Anyway, this also is about new destinations. So can we see how you feel about this person? Not the connection, but this person. How do you feel about this person? How does pile 2 feel about this person? We have the 9 of Cups. So this is like, the dolphin energy gives me that 9 of Cups energy. It's like, it's such a beautiful energy. So this person really is your wish fulfillment. And perhaps that's why you're coming up in this energy of, you know, doing the work yourself and focusing so much on what you can do on your side to help this person energetically, because you do have a love for them. The 9 of Cups can be a quite unconditional love. So it can be someone, even if they hurt you, even if they have shadows and triggers, you still love them. And like I said, energetically, it seems like your heart, 9 of Cups, your heart is still open to them. What's interesting is this woman does not look like the typical 9 of Cups cards. The typical 9 of Cups cards, the person looks happy and she does not look happy, and outside does not look happy. Outside looks cold, it looks stormy and dark. And for feelings about them right now, just with the imagery here, I feel like you feel like a part of you is missing, or you feel, you know, as magical as your life is and as happy as you are and as much, you know, you're working on yourself, you're growing, you still miss that person. And that's why your energy is still, you know, open to them. We have the 5 of Wands. So you could be feeling that this person just wanted to fight with you all the time, or there could have been, you know, blockages. I feel like I'm asking how you feel about this person. It's like, they're my 9 of Cups, but there were other people, or there were other influences, or there were too many fights, or there was too much, we had too many arguments with the Five of Wands. This can also be an energy for some of you. I'm hearing you may not understand this connection. So it could cause you to feel conflicted. Like, why do you feel so drawn and open to someone who, refuses to look at their shadows and refuses to change? So you could be feeling very conflicted and confused by that. How does this person feel about you? How does the Bat person feel about you? Again, I believe that this ocean energy, the way they describe it, and as, being a counterpart, I can kind of resonate with this feeling of the ocean and knowing that to have that, you both, like, it's not just this person, you both had to go within. But I just feel like you've been going within for a long time, possibly even before you met this person. You could have been like having a spiritual awakening and going through spiritual growth, and then you met this person. So you could have already done the work before you even met them, or it could have been this connection that made you do the work. And in any sense, for me, for a counterpart connection, it's very symbolic of this ocean energy. In order to feel that unmatched energy, you need to shed your ego. You need to do the work. Otherwise, it's just triggers, Anyway, we have the Hanged Man. So this is showing us this person is gaining a new perspective on this. And this card also specifically says, I'm asking how they feel about you. And right now they're coming through saying, I feel like this is a moment of sacrifice in order to grow. They're sacrificing wanting to reach out to you, because I do feel like they want to reach out if you're not talking to this person. Either way, there's been growth here. We see there are grapes growing there, and grapes symbolize growth, I believe, and luck. Do I have grapes on my wall? I don't think I do. I think I had to look those up online last time. Anyway, and it's about having a new perspective. So perhaps this person, has a new perspective on everything you were trying to tell them, or they have a new perspective on how, yes, things in their past did create them to, go through cycles here. We see the world there. I also feel like right now they're really reflecting on the way their cycles caused these tower moments. They're deep in reflection here. It's interesting because I said that reminds me of the Hanged Man. And now we have the Hanged Man here is how they feel about you. So it's like I believe they're diving, maybe not as deep as they need to right this second, but there is reflection here. There is growth here. We have the King of Pentacles on the bottom. So this is someone who sees, they want to protect you. They want to be stable for you. They want to be a better person for you. And perhaps you make them, I'm hearing that as good as it gets, you make me want to be a better man. Doesn't matter your gender. You make me want to be a better person is what I'm hearing. Three of Wands, they see the potential here. They see a future with you, this person. I want to see what's coming next in this connection. What is coming next in this connection? What is coming next in this connection? We're talking near future. So what's happening in the near future in this connection? Interesting. We have somebody taking... Listen, this is very interesting because I was talking about how this person didn't want to take a leap into that ocean and you can't push them. And we do have the Fool here. So in the near future, I think, very symbolically, I think this person takes a leap of faith into that ocean and reflects. Possibly they already have, because we do have the Hanged Man energy. For some of you, it depends where you are on your journey. You know, it's hard to explain for these collective readings because some of you will be on a different part of the journey than the others. That's why there's so many messages. But we have the Chariot. So this person, there's forward movement. We see unstick the stuck, Wheel of Fortune energy. And what happens after the Wheel of Fortune starts turning? Forward movement. So we have the Chariot here. So there's forward movement towards this connection in the near future. And somebody takes a leap of faith here. It's interesting because the other day when I saw this card, I noticed this person has 6, 7 something photographs. I don't know. They have all these Polaroid photographs, and it immediately reminded me of the for some reason, the 6 of Cups and childhood healing. So to me, it's interesting that this is coming out in a reading that's about someone who has to kind of dive down into their childhood wounds. In the near future, we do see, I believe this person taking a leap of faith towards you. Will look at it, coming in out of the cold. You know, this person's back was turned. So I believe they come back in here out of the cold. The Chariot is the fastest moving card in the deck, by the way. So that is forward movement and possibly a new beginning between the two of you. What did I get for the other ones? I wanted to see we looked at what your intentions are with this person. What are your intentions with this person and this connection? What are your true intentions? I better make sure this is still recording because we have the Hierophant. Okay. Oh, we have the Star on the bottom. So this is what I mean about this energy where you're healing, you're doing the work. And you know how I said, is it recording? I need to check. Yes, it is. Anyway, like I was saying about this energy here, it's like you've done healing and you're still open to this person. And that's what we're seeing with intentions. You know, I was curious about how you feel towards this person and what your intentions are here. If, you know, if this person does the work, we have the Star energy here. So there's still hope here. You still have hope for this connection. You still have hope for this person. For some of you, this woman is she's almost able to catch that butterfly, and butterflies symbolize transformation. So that could be very symbolic of the fact that this is almost within your reach, this transformation. But we have the Hierophant. So like I said, I believe a lot of you could be a very spiritual person that's meant to also help other people spiritually. And with this Hierophant card, this shows us that you still feel a spiritual connection to this person. You possibly want to marry them with the Hierophant energy. And I think you do see them as your soul person, however you resonate with that. We have these 2 candles here. And we also have this kind of death energy in the back. So, you know, I feel like even though perhaps it's been over or there was an ending, you still intend to spiritually embrace this person is what I'm hearing. And yeah, the Star, that shows us you haven't given up hope here. You haven't forgotten about it. You're still hopeful that you'll be able to touch that star again, to dip your toes in the ocean, even though you're already splashing around in the ocean. What are this person's intentions towards you, Spirit? What are their intentions towards my pile 2? So we have the Knight of Cups and we have the 9 of Wands. Now, the Knight of Cups is coming out in reverse. And what that shows us is, first of all, the Knight of Cups is about an emotional declaration. It's about an offering of love, usually romantic love. And what's interesting is this Knight of Cups it's almost like that. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like that cup is too heavy for that knight to even hold up. So this tells me that right now you're weighing very heavily on this person's mind. We see it with the Six of Cups. They'd be thinking about you a lot. The Knight of Cups coming out in reverse shows me that this person has something they want to tell you, but they're not ready yet. There is a level of growth that needs to happen, especially emotionally maturing wise. They need to mature emotionally. And that's what it is. That's what this diving deep is all about. It's, you know, we saw them coming out in the beginning as the Knight of Cups. So someone who is kind of not wanting to go within. And they do want to talk to you with this Knight of Cups in reverse. It's interesting because just like you haven't given up hope on them, they haven't given up hope on you. We have this Nine of Wands, which is someone who's been through it but is determined. And we do see growth there. So this person is determined to come towards you. But right now it says emotionally immature. So right now they still need to reflect before they come in. They want to come in. And then we'll look at actions, right? So right now they're coming through saying, I want to tell this person how I feel, but I'm not ready. It's also a shyness, right? Them being, this card talks about someone being shy and kind of afraid to approach you here. So again, reversals, it's energy that, this isn't permanent energy, you know, this energy is constantly changing, just like through more reflection, this card, this person's cup will turn upright here. I want to see this person's next actions towards you. What is this person's next actions towards you? What is this person's next actions towards you? Oh, that's too many. Come on. I saw you. So, do you remember the beginning of the reading? We saw the Ace of Wands, and I said, I think this person has to hit rock bottom before they have a spiritual breakthrough. We do have the Ace of Wands here. So for their next actions, once they do this, once they face that ocean, they will have a breakthrough moment where they take action. This is about taking action. This is about going for it, coming towards you, making you an offer. We do have, look at this, the Sun and the Knight of Swords. So when this person is ready, they're going to rush in. You could hear from them very impulsively. I'm wondering if maybe they see something. It's a very impulsive energy. So, you know, they go from not being sure about coming in to then charging in. And that's why we see the Chariot, because their current intentions are they're not ready to come in. But what's coming next in the near future, we have Chariot, which means this energy balances. I'm not sure if they see something that causes them to panic, like if they think you have someone else, but their next actions are they come rushing in here to get you. And the Sun is about happiness. It's about sharing energy. It's about bringing clarity to someone. So this person is going to bring you clarity, perhaps on the shadow work they've been doing or the realizations they've had about themselves. Was that on the bottom? Yes, I keep stealing cards from the bottom of the deck and Spirit's like, put that back. Oh, well, that one wanted to be seen again. So double confirmation that this person wants to rush in. After they have clarity, I'm hearing, because that person is holding that Ace of Swords running towards you. I wanted to see what's currently blocking this connection. What is currently blocking this connection? So we have the Seven of Wands, which this can symbolize, you know, the universe being blocking this connection because perhaps, you know, with all those tower moments, you weren't being treated very nicely or vice versa. But with the Seven of Wands, this is also a very defensive energy. So again, I feel like you have this light about you, and then this person seems very defensive and unwilling, like not willing to look at their shadows. You know, kind of maybe if you tried to tell them how you felt about something, they became very defensive and thought you were attacking them because of their childhood wounding. We also have the Three of Cups. So this can be about not being able to meet each other, like not being able to work together energetically as a team, which if you think about it, if you're vibing really high and they're vibing really low, then of course your energies wouldn't be able to flow. You know, sometimes when that happens, the person in the lower energy can actually feel threatened and turned off by the person in the higher energy. And that goes both ways, because I know as someone who's sometimes vibrating really high, I have people in my life that are very negative sometimes, and it can be like if I'm in that type of high vibrational energy, it can be hard for us to communicate or see eye to eye on anything because we're definitely in different places, you know? So I feel like there was an imbalance in the energy. The Six of Swords is also about, it can talk about not wanting to look at your past, like not wanting to face your past. And that's a huge thing I get here. Like not wanting to look within is what I'm hearing. Because the Six of Swords is about looking within. It's about looking at things that hurt you in the past and releasing them so that you can move forward. So as a blockage, that's telling me, you know, I believe your person hasn't healed from the past and it keeps them almost stuck. Oh my gosh, stuck. I was thinking of like an anchor. I was seeing an anchor stuck in the mud, and then I was like, oh yeah, that card. Anyway, forgive me. So that's what we have. Oh, those two came out together. Okay, that's what we have as a blockage. The fact that we have 6 and 9, that equals, 6 and 3, that equals 9, which is about evolution of self. So this is showing us what's blocking this is this person needing to work on themselves. Perhaps you too, but I see you as already someone who's very much working on themselves. I'm not here to play favorites or take sides. I'm just reading the energy, and that's what I see. I see someone in a way better situation here, healing-wise and energy-wise than this person. It's like almost complete opposites. So that was blockages. Let's look at advice for you about this connection. What advice do you need to hear? Oh my goodness. So this is very interesting advice because we see this sun or this Two of Swords here, which is about stagnant energy. It's about kind of being stuck. And I feel like Spirit's advice here, like, look at this, is that this is your 10 of Cups. There is the potential here. This 10 of Wands, to me, that's the energy I'm feeling right here. Like this person just feels like the world is against them. That's not your fault though. And Spirit's saying, you know, it's clear as day right here that until this person faces their fears and does the work, that this, you know, this connection stays stuck. The good news is that we do see them doing the work in the future. But I think this is what causes it to stay stagnant right now, is the fact that this person is resisting looking within, resisting doing the work. Perhaps, you know, with that Three of Cups, they could be distracting themselves, not with a third party, but with going out with their friends or going out, just keeping their mind busy. And when they do that, they can't actually reflect. With the 10 of Cups here and the child facing away, I mentioned this the other day in my reading, but where this child is facing away from this couple, I do get that there's, again, childhood wounds are huge here, I believe, and deeply impacting this connection. So it is your 10 of Cups. It's just this person, you know, is unwilling or hasn't been willing in the past to face their shadows. And that's what they need to do. Their actions actually with the sun shows me, I feel like they do have clarity about some of these shadow attributes they have. Now, we want to look at the future of this connection now, Spirit. What can you tell us about the future outcome of this connection? What is the future outcome of this connection? What is the future outcome of this connection? We have the Page of Pentacles, so that shows us growth. That shows us an offer of growth. The Page of Pentacles it's a steady, stable energy. And is that a butterfly? So growth after a transformation. And the Page of Pentacles is very symbolic of someone making you a small offer or, you know, doing the groundwork to be able to settle down and ground this connection. Again, the Page of Pentacles is growth. It's a new chapter after growth is made. We also have the Ace of Swords. So again, this is new chapter, breakthrough, new beginning. It's communication. It's clarity, you know. I also feel it's very symbolic that we have this very fancy crown on the top, because to me it's symbolic of someone who grows into a king or queen, which I believe you both have on this journey. On some cards, I'll hear people talk about that crown on the Ace of Swords actually being an engagement ring. And this is an offer of some kind. So this could end in engagement. We also have, that looks like the World there. So I believe this cycle does end. Oh my gosh, stop. That's in reverse. That's been happening to me so much lately. And I know that wasn't in reverse earlier because I saw it in the upright. That's strange. Anyway, this is an ego death. This is healing from the past in reverse. It's healing a past connection. And that's what's coming out as the future of this connection. Again, I get so excited when I see the Ten of Swords in reverse. It's like, it becomes a happy card when it's in reverse. And some people don't believe me, so let me just read it to you. Some people see that Ten of Swords and they judge a book by its cover and they say, nope, that looks like I'm just going to get hurt again. Healing from past, putting relationship back together. Anyway, so that is very beautiful energy as outcome energy. How many minutes in are we? Oh, we're at, oh my gosh, I just looked at it at 5555. Oh my gosh, no way. So I was worried this wouldn't be as long as pile one, but it has been, so we're good. It's been an hour. Again, guys, I don't time these. I just kind of intuitively say all the message Spirit wants me to say. So that's why some of you are like, I love long readings. So thank you. If you're still here, thank you. I see bums. Like somebody could like your bum. I'm not even kidding. That was the first look. The first thing, oh, we also have B-U-T. Is there two T's? No, just one. But anyway, it's the first thing. I'm serious. This person could like your butt. I'm not even kidding. Or you could like their butt. Bums. Anyway, Q-I-B-U-M-S, in case you didn't hear me say bums. QZLWFMAOJC. CC. Let's get your charts. Get a few more. There we go. So let's see what we have here. We have the ship's wheel. So always guided back to each other. Wheel of Fortune energy I'm hearing. We have a white heart. We have a white cat. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see what's happening here? I'm hearing yin yang. We have a white heart, a white cat, a white moon. We have this. We have this. Oh my gosh. We have a white pearl, and a pearl is very symbolic of when a spiritual connection takes a long time to grow into something really beautiful. Look, we have a blue moon. Blue, symbolic of communication. We have a Christmas candle. We have the bunny playing tennis. We have the stars aligning. We have a blue Christmas ball. I'm telling you, communication. That card's also blue. We have a wrench, someone working on themselves. That's not a wrench. Those are pliers. What's wrong with me? Jay. This Jay haunts me. We have this cloud, which always, it looks like it's like a speech bubble, doesn't it? We have a cross. We have a little crown. We have a shell. Shells. So shells, I guess, can be symbolic of cups energy. We have this little carriage, chariot energy. A key. Toxic. Tower moments. Death. We have scissors. Someone could have tried to cut the cord. I don't think so, though, with that dolphin. I don't know if that dolphin would cut the cord. We have a strawberry. We have a shooting star, a white shooting star. And we have a happy face. So there you go. It's interesting how we have all these white energies, isn't it? I just looked at the timer at 1:00:01, just so you know. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. It's been long enough. I hope you're still here. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Sending you lots of love and light as always. And thank you as always for all the love you guys show me. You're amazing. And I love each and every one of you. And I read all your comments. And I love you. So I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello, Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose... Hang on. The Lucid Dreams Tarot. Lucid Dreams Tarot, and this clear quartz. This is going to be a reading about the future outcome of your connection. Your oracle cards are fascinating. Similar to pile 1's, they were like a little bit mind-blowing in the synchronicities. The synchronicities in yours are the same. Now you did get extra cards than everybody else, so I'm gonna have a hard time kind of fitting it all here, but we'll get into it. So yes, this is, I learned on the Light Seers Tarot, but I bought this deck from Tarot Stack, and it actually is a beautiful deck, and I did use it to learn with. You can see how well loved this book is. This is the book I'm constantly, flipping through when I'm here reading with you guys. So yeah, I hope this is straight. I did have to pause the video and make room on my phone. Anyway, so yeah, let's get into it. So first we're going to shuffle. So we're going to be looking at the future outcome of this connection, because it is a very important day today energetically. And I was really curious at what energies we could pick up on today. Like I said, I started the reading right at 11:11. And yeah, so let's get into it. Right away, on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. So this is, I feel like this could be someone who's coming towards you with truth. The King of Swords is all about someone who's thinking about things clearly, logically, and they come in with the truth, with communication. So yeah, we'll have to see what comes out. We have the Strength card. So this could be a person you have, an unexplainable connection with. It says unconditional love. It says influence, compassion, persuasion, inner stillness. So perhaps, you know, with this King of Swords, perhaps you're not sure what's going on with the King of Swords, and you're having to rely on your inner knowing and your intuition and your inner strength. We have the Knight of Cups now. So someone's in their feels about you. Again, your cards, your oracle cards, are a little bit magical. I will say, the cards from Taurus deck, what cards have I gotten from there? I've gotten these ones, my panda ones. They're really high quality cardstock. They're beautiful cards. I do not get a commission for mentioning them, just so you know. I actually do find their quality amazing. All right, so we have the Hermit. So self-reflection. You guys, I'm not sure if you're with this person or not, but I feel like you're both on a spiritual journey, especially your, this is Virgo energy, especially your oracle cards. I can see this as a spiritual connection. A lot of you, if you resonate with divine masculine and divine feminine, you are in the right pile. I always pick up some of that energy, but this pile, very strong divine masculine and divine feminine energy, and you'll see why when I take the cards out. It's kind of shocking. So listen, we have Ace of Swords here, so that's awesome. We do see truth, new insights, new ideas, vision, focus, mental clarity, success. And we do see a breakthrough. So I feel like there's some kind of breakthrough that's going to happen in this connection. And with that King of Swords, I feel like possibly it's on your person's side. When I lay the cards out, this is meant to be you, that's meant to be your person. It's how I asked Spirit for the oracle cards. But yeah, this can also represent, I was saying it in pile 2, I've heard readers who describe this as like your ring finger, and this as an engagement ring, just so you know. All right, so let's get your oracle cards. Again, you have multiples, so it's gonna be interesting. So first of all, for your person's side, where are they? Here they are. Representing your person, we have the cheetah. And this is interesting. This is fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. As we know, divine masculine energy is usually fire. It also says in this book, masculine energy. And that's what I mean about picking up on divine masculine energy in this pile. Right away when I saw the cheetah, I heard the runner becomes the chaser. And that's what I feel. I feel like you're about, if you're not already, I feel like your person is the one who's chasing now, because they've had this clarity about you. For the other cards for your person, we had the Six of Shells. So this is the Six of Cups. This is someone who you have a soul connection with, a very important one, I believe. And someone that you feel very nostalgic about. They feel nostalgic about you. Like I said, I believe this person is about to start chasing you if they're not already. I see that they're in a very nostalgic kind of energy where they're thinking about you a lot, and they're definitely drawn to you. Out of all of the piles, this is the pile of the one on the run in that direction. Actually, you're supposed to go there, Mr. Cheetah or Mrs. Cheetah, or just person Cheetah, whatever I accept everyone here. Your person got 2 cards for this. So we have fearless expression, and we see 5-5 here, and 5s are about change and 10s are about completion. And I feel like this person has changed enough to where they're coming in. And isn't it interesting? Fearless expression. And we have this person running towards you, wanting to express themselves, wanting to bring clarity. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's very strong. This is communication. Perhaps starting the wheels moving in this connection again, I'm hearing. Oh, like I said, your person had too many cards, so it's going to be a struggle to fit all this here. I'm just going to have to do that. The other card they had out, I cannot make this up. I wish I had filmed this. Welcome the Divine Masculine, 10. I'm hearing things are happening. The wheels are turning. The wheels have shifted. And I feel like this person is now coming in to chase you if they're not already. I am going to cover up. What should I do? Let's just do this. That's what we'll do. Even though it'll bother me, that's what we're going to do. And we'll just work around it. All right. So for you, your energy, again, I can't make this up. We have the Tiger. And this is the feminine energy in that deck. There's 2 of them, I believe. There's the Deer, which came out in pile 1. And there's the Tiger. And we see this Tiger is focused on their own journey. They are enlightened. Their third eye is enlightened there. We see the Moon, Divine Feminine. So I believe this is someone in their Divine Feminine energy, not even focused on this Divine Masculine. And that's what's caused this chase. Like this is chaser energy. And you see this person is coming towards you full speed and your back is turned. We have the Empress. Again, I cannot make this up. The fact that the Empress came out with the Divine Feminine card and the Masculine card came out with Welcome the Divine Masculine. So I believe that you're masculine. If you're not already talking to them, you may be, and that you guys are reconnecting. Anyway, we have you, the Muse. 3, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that. Oh my gosh. When I got that card, I didn't even realize 3 is Empress energy, feminine energy. That's what I mean. The synchronicities in this pile, in all of them, they've been insane. That's why I wanted to do a reading today, you know, to get that really intense energy. Anyway, I can't believe that's 3. So I feel like you're really focused on your material world and on your own journey. And again, you seem to have your back turned to this person. Now, what's really interesting is you had 2 cards come out for the energy between you. And there weren't 2 cards. 1 card came out, but I flipped over the deck immediately and saw the bottom. And I didn't do that with other decks. And once I saw it, I had to take it. So the first one that came out was the 1. And this represents an inner knowing. It represents one love. So if you resonate with counterparts, for example, people believe counterparts, you only have one. They're your other half. Of course you can live without them. Of course you can have happiness and love without them. You don't need your twin flame. But some people do choose the twin flame journey. And this is very symbolic of one love. Anyway, so when I saw that, I was thinking, like, I was hearing, you're the only one for me. Like, nobody else compares to you, especially with the masculine and feminine energy. It's like this person has woken up and they have clarity that you are the person they want. And, you know, they're coming for you here. Now, the reason I had to take this card, you'll see why. And as I'm saying this, 11:11 on the timer, we have the flame. So the flame talks about, well, first of all, I can't help but think of twin flames with this coming out. We have the 1 and the flame, right? So I feel like this person has realized you're their one, you light their fire, you know, you light their fire. And the flame talks about an inner knowing, similar to the 1, an inner knowing. And it also talks about reigniting that flame. So what I'm almost wondering is if you're on your own journey now, perhaps you are in feminine energy here, divine feminine energy. You know, with you, the Muse, we see a lotus flower. So I know that you've been changing. I know that you've been evolving. The lotus flower grows from mud. And I believe this person, again, drawn to your energy, you could have been the catalyst for them healing. 6 of Cups. This is Taurus and Libra. This is more fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this card can sometimes talk about when we lose sight or we lose the feeling of that flame. And it's possible that maybe it's been so long or you've lost hope or something that you're invested in yourself and your own journey. And perhaps when you hear from this person, or perhaps something happens that reignites this flame, because I do see this person coming in here. We saw the King of Swords, we saw the Ace of Swords. There's clarity coming about this. Again, take it as it resonates. So this Divine Masculine card does talk about someone taking action, someone embodying a more masculine energy, and with fearless expression, that's someone expressing themselves. So communication, very big here. If you're not experiencing this already, you will be. Again, if you resonate with that divine feminine, divine masculine, this is your pile. One love, non-duality. So this talks about non-duality, one love, intimate union. This archetype eludes us most of our lives, appearing as a concept in a distant galaxy. Yet when we are in the midst of its power, a solemn reverence falls across all the land. We glimpse ourselves in a vastness of all consciousness and are neither small nor large within that field. We are neither important nor unimportant. All duality fades away and we are left with what is, the precious knowing that life is a gift and we are both the giver and the receiver of this fortune. That's this card. Sorry, I was pointing to that when I meant that one. And it does talk about, this would be the type of connection where even if this person showed you their shadows, you still loved them. You still felt this connection. You wouldn't feel this with anybody else. Like if anybody else did that stuff to you, you wouldn't put up with it. This is an energy about accepting one another. So perhaps you really accepted who this person was, and perhaps this person ran from you. And now we see they're the one in acceptance coming back. And like I said, for some of you, this flame, although it hasn't gone out, it could be dimmer because you are heading this way for some of you. And I believe that when this person comes in, it reignites that flame there. It does talk about ignoring this connection. So that's what I mean. I feel like you felt this connection and maybe they ignored it or ran from it. And then when it kind of fizzled out, you started focusing on yourself, and all of a sudden they realized that they were ignoring this amazing energy, this amazing connection, and now they're rushing back, Now we have the flame. So let's look at the flame. But again, very symbolic as an intuitive reader of, I just heard a different message now that I'm looking at it. Perhaps you've never lost hope. For some of you, you could have forgotten, like I said, this could have dimmed a bit. But for some of you, perhaps this flame always burns for this person, even though you haven't heard from them in a while, even though maybe you never thought they'd actually get their stuff together and take action. It does talk about health and mental clarity, the fire, the spark, the glimmer. So I feel like perhaps some of you always had a glimmer of hope that this person would eventually reciprocate or chase you or embody divine masculine. It's interesting because this card talks about when you're connected to the flame. So if you two share this energy, you share this flame. As you know, twin flames are often described as one flame that turns into two, or like one soul that separates into two flames or whatever. This is saying that when you're in union or because of this connection, this is an energy that when you guys are communicating or in union, that you are connected to your purpose. This connection could have awakened you to your life purpose. or your soul path. And that goes both ways. I feel like this person experienced something similar where, you know, they were connected in a way that was very profound and almost intimidating, and perhaps that's why they ran. It does say this, just like a twin flame connection, this card, the flame, talks about how when it's not in balance, all that fire energy can become really intense and cause darkness. And with intense heat and anger and complete darkness, so like no contact. What's interesting too is we have 2 fire signs here. And so perhaps you guys, it got so intense that somebody had to bow out or the universe had to separate you. It is very symbolic of a twin flame connection, one that's meant to trigger you. Oh my gosh, this card, listen to the advice. Think of this card as a call to reignite that fire, to cup your hands gently around those things you've forgotten and protect the flame, no matter how harshly the winds around you blow. So very interesting. It is also talking about how this energy can connect you to being like a light worker or a spiritual worker, or you know, the mystic card that we saw did we see it in, I did a pick a card reading recently where the mystic came out. Anyway, so yeah, this reignite the fire. So that's what I mean. I feel like you are this way, focused, you're in your own direction on nurturing yourself. And I feel like you're going to hear from this person asking you to reignite that flame. And your advice is to protect that flame, you know, to explore it, because it is your soul path, is what I'm hearing. Anyway, a glimmer of hope. So before we get into your tarot, I do want to quickly look at these 2 fire animals we have here. So interesting, we have the cheetah and the tiger, and the cheetah comes, they're actually side by side in the book. And it's always magical to me when cards I've had for so long come out in synchronization or in the right order, because it's almost very telling of you being on the right path. I will say this one comes first. So I do feel energetically this person is acting first, just saying. Solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy. So this person, this energy, this person is coming to you hoping to achieve something with you here, unity. They don't want to, you know, be apart anymore. We also have fearless expression, which gives the same type of, this says boundless energy, achieves anything, fearless expression. So I'm getting that, and the 6 of Cups, so them reaching out to you, I believe. I am getting this energy of force, of like wanting to rush in and connect again. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah. It shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. Similar to the sun card I'm hearing. This is interesting. This person could want to meet you in public, or they may contact you in public, because it said cheetahs like to be seen and heard. And so this person may like make a public declaration of love to you or something. This could also them just being, you know, if you've been in no contact for a while, they want you to hear them. They want you to hear what they have to say. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. Interesting. So I feel like this person ran from the past until they realized what like what the purpose of this connection was, or it feels like this person thinks that you're their life purpose. And, you know, they want to feel your flame again is what I'm hearing. Again, masculine energy with that welcome the divine masculine. This is very telling that this is a divine masculine taking action towards you. And, you know, we haven't looked at the outcome, but when a masculine does the work and does the healing, doesn't matter the gender. Why did I start looking when I said it was the page after? Anyway. Oh my gosh, I just heard. That's so funny. I knew the tiger came right after the cheetah, but after I talked about the cheetah and the runner, I started flipping around the book, almost like I'm hearing Knight of Wands energy, like, oh, I'll see if there's any other animals out there for me. No, it's always the tiger. I forgot. Go back to the tiger. That's what I mean. It's like this energy of, it's almost like they tried to see if anybody else compared to you, and they realized, nope, nobody really, no. Anyway, this talks about an ease in darkness. So like, it's just, the synchronicities are amazing. This one talks about, one of these talked about ultimate darkness, you know, or feeling darkness. And this is ease in darkness. So it does make me think that you're okay right now. It could have been a while since you heard from this person, because you're coming in very healed and steady and grounded. You may be someone who got overstimulated with this conversation. You could be neurodivergent. The tiger energy does become overstimulated easily. And as an autistic person, as a person with ADHD, I really resonate with that energy of becoming overstimulated. And it could also be that if there was fighting or running, there could have been a lot of tension, and that could have been overstimulating for you, you know, even just overthinking about this, I'm hearing. Now, this card is telling you, and I think this is what you've been doing, but it says this tiger takes in the darkness. They don't fight it. They allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal spirits. So it's saying right now in this moment of darkness that you're actually, you know, elevating spiritually, and your devotion to this person is being tested, is what this card says. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. Very interesting. And to bring into balance, oh my gosh, listen to this. To bring into balance, it talks about candle gazing. So like watching candles. Anyway, I think that's what candle gazing is. That's very interesting. Anyway. All right, so I think I talked a lot already about all the energies I'm seeing here. So let's get into the tarot now. So we already shuffled them. You know, we saw the Hermit on the bottom. And the Hermit is someone who eventually comes out of the cave, you know, and I feel like this person has spent time, you know, working on themselves, thinking about this, and now they're coming full force towards you. You may already talk to this person, I don't know. So I want to go like this, and I want to see what the current energy is between the two of you. What is the current energy between the two of you? What is the current energy between the two of you? Oh my gosh. So there could have been a power struggle between the two of you with the Emperor. It's really interesting. For some of you, you may already be talking to this person, I'm hearing. Or maybe they've contacted you and you haven't replied. Because this is the divine masculine. I can't believe this is your, this is coming out. Oh my gosh, stop it, Spirit, stop it. Look at this. We have nurturing, practical, generous, welcoming, sensible, luxurious, caring, homebody, good business sense, working parent. So take those as it resonates. I always say, especially with the the Divine Feminine, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. You could be a mother for some of you. But this is amazing because this is the energy that I was seeing, that with the body language of that tiger, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's being practical and working on herself, and doesn't matter your gender, working on themselves, working on their home, maybe focusing on their kids. Again, if you're a dad, you know, you don't have to not take this energy because I'm saying mom, parent, you know. But on the bottom, we have the Emperor. So it's like you had to work on yourself. And now we see this person taking action. And this is current energy. So if this person hasn't taken action, they're about to. Or I feel like they're hovering over their phone or something. For some of you, they could have already come in, like I said. We have the Emperor and the King of Cups. So someone who has matured. We see emotionally mature and balanced, intuitive, compassionate, supportive, empath, devoted. So someone who's realized, you know, that you're the one. They're devoted to this energy right here. Beautiful. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Like I said, we're going to have a little bit of a weird overlap here. Anyway, I can't believe the Emperor came out. So it's almost like we see you sitting there waiting for an offer and them getting ready to make that offer. Very interesting. Again, if you're on different parts of the journey, you could already have heard from this person. I want to see how you see this connection, or how are you currently feeling about this connection? Not the person, but the connection. How do you currently feel about this connection? Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, contentment, satisfaction, emotional richness, life abundance, success, achievement, recognition, pleasure. So I believe that you know how, excuse me, you know how when you're with this person, that flame is lit and you feel like you're connected to your higher self. And I feel like when you're not, you feel that because we have the Three of Swords. So right now I'm seeing this was your wish fulfillment, but there was pain there. We see heartache, emotional pain, sorrow, trauma, grief, hurt, loss, depression, broken. So I feel like maybe you gave this person all of that beautiful love and they kind of broke your heart by running. Yeah, and then we have this single energy. So you focused on your own self-worth after heartbreak. That's how this is coming through here. Is that a hummingbird? That's beautiful. Hummingbirds represent hope. Why is my throat doing this now? Anyway, so that's how you see this connection, as your wish fulfillment, but it's brought you pain. And you know, that can also be separation. So perhaps you guys aren't together right now. Perhaps this caused you trauma that you had to then heal. Perhaps it triggered childhood trauma. How does this person feel about your connection? How does this person feel about your connection? How does your person feel about this connection? I can't believe I've never used these cards with you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys have matching bottom of the deck energy. That's so sad. Look at this. We have the King of Pentacles. So this is someone who wants to be the king to your queen, you know? Again, I think currently you're working on yourself, and that's what's making this person want to come in. This is someone that wants to protect you, and, you know, they want to be stable for you. They don't want to run. This is a very grounded energy. This is Taurus energy. This is someone who's, you know, grounded with that pentacle. And I think it's very beautiful that it's coming in here right next to the queen, because that shows us counterparts. And I believe it shows us just that twin flame dynamic of, even if you don't resonate with counterparts or twin flames, it really goes to show that that dynamic of when we focus on ourselves and put the energy into ourselves and we nurture ourselves, it kind of causes them to do the same energetically and then come back improved, you know? I'm just checking the time, or not the time. I'm checking to make sure it's recording because I had some issues with my videos not recording for a while, and it's really shaken me up. I did a reading the other day, 30 minutes in. If this is you that had that reading, hello. 30 minutes in, it stopped recording, and it went for like I think it was 20 more minutes after that. I spoke and it didn't record. So then I just did it like backwards. Anyway, we made it through. 9 of Wands, testing the faith, the final push, the last stand, close to success. Oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love these cards. Again, I have never used them on this channel, but I love them. I use them all the time on my personal journey, as well as the Wild Unknown Tarot, the Late Seers Tarot. Anyway, this is showing someone who they want to keep going towards this. They want to try again, testing the faith, you know, the final push. So I feel like this could be similar to pile 3 in my channeled messages where we saw the other day, where we saw the Wheel of Fortune and there was one piece that was unfinished. I feel like this is the final push here with this connection. Maybe you guys have had, you know, the back and forth on and off again, typical twin flame in union and no contact. Perhaps you've never actually been in union and there's just been like a situationship, you know? Anyway, like I said, on the bottom of the deck, we have this 3 of Swords. So this person is feeling exactly the same as you. Very symbolic of mirroring. I'm only going to take the King of Pentacles, but I did talk about that other one that came out. I always talk about the cards that fall out because they fell out for a reason, you know? So I want to see how you feel about this person. Not the connection, but the person. So how do you feel about this person? How do you feel? So the 9 of Swords wanted to come out, and it made me realize that I wanted to mention to you, at the beginning we had the King of Swords on the bottom. And during the intro, this deck, because it's on thick cardstock, is like that much higher than the other decks. So I actually cut it and I took like that much off the top of the deck so that they would be even. And when I cut it open, the 9 of Swords was there. So you could be feeling very anxious about if this person will ever resurface, or you could be nervous about if you're talking to this person where it's going. The 9 of Swords is anxiety and worry and fear of being hurt. So it didn't come out, but I did see it want to come out, so I wanted to mention it. Like I said, I don't keep secrets. I say whatever I see because that's what I'm called to do anyway. How do you feel about them? How do you feel about them? Oh my goodness. So there's a lot of heavy energy here, and there is energy of overthinking. Lack mindset. So while this person is coming in 9 of Wands, determined, similar to, this isn't for all of you, but there was a little bit with this card and the tiger. I picked up for some of you an energy of, what did that word say? Lack mindset. So not much hope, you know? And I think it's because it's so important to you. It is this 9 of Cups. It's important to you. And possibly it's been so long that you don't feel like anything could happen. It does say worry, financial loss, poverty, lack mindset, isolation, shut out in the cold. So there is this Tower moment here and sudden change. So this person could have run away. I did keep getting that. We also saw extreme darkness, right? Or ease in darkness. So I feel this person did isolate themselves from you, or, excuse me, reject you in some way. I have a bunch of, they say it's energy as confirmation coming up as I'm speaking. Anyway, there it is again. This is an energy of feeling rejected by someone. And with the Tower, it does say sudden change. It also says, this is why I love these cards, because it says all of the meanings. And like I said in the intro, this is the book I use for every single one of my readings because it has so many different meanings in it. It has love, it has career, it's small and unintimidating. I know it's dirty, I'm sorry. It's embarrassing. It's like a little, you know when kids have a blankie they carry around that's all dirty and rumpled? That's my blankie. That's a lie. I actually have a blankie and it's purple. But anyway, there's also revelations here. So for some of you, you know, I am picking up on different energies. For some of you, I feel like you could be talking to this person, and this tower energy then means something else because it says destruction of old foundations. It says awakening revelations. So if you're talking to this person, I feel like they have given you some kind of revelation here, but there's worry. You're worried about history repeating itself. Again, it depends where you are on the journey. There's definitely worry here though, and a lack mindset of the possibility of this actually being successful is what I'm hearing. But that's only for some of you, you know, because there's so much Empress energy here. I think that the worrying maybe comes in waves. I don't think it's constant. I think that a lot of the time you're comfortable in your journey and you're comfortable being alone, but then there's times where this wave of fear comes over you, or worry, and that's your shadows, you know, that's your shadows testing you, just so you know. I want to see how this person feels about you. With the Tower card, you could have seen this person as very unstable, because perhaps they weren't in their divine masculine energy and they were acting from their ego. How do they feel about you? Oh my gosh. We have the Sun. Pure positivity, ultimate happiness, joy, success, vitality, warmth, positive outcome, optimism, confidence, sunshine, truth. There it is. You are their sun, and that's why you're coming up as the Empress, because you're energetically connected to this person, is what I'm hearing. And we have the divine masculine coming out again on your person's side. This is what I'm talking about. The synchronicities are insane. That's magical. I expect updates from all of you. So it's interesting because on your bottom of the deck energy, you had similar cards. You had the Tower and the Five of Pentacles, and they have the Sun. Sorry, under the Tower, I said, I think you're overthinking, because I saw the Five of Swords, and they're coming up with the Five of Swords as their bottom of the deck. So I feel like they have clarity on this. I feel like they're coming in divine masculine energy, you know, with clarity about how, you know, I think they did treat you in unfair ways with the Five of Swords. I think they brought you stress. I think they maybe were a runner, so perhaps they self-sabotaged this connection, you know, leaving you feeling like that Five of Pentacles. And they're coming in here to make it right. This is pure positivity, so they're trying to make this right here. Let's see what energy is coming next. So what's coming in the near future between these two? What is happening in the near future between the two of you? We have the Ten of Pentacles. It didn't seem like I made it all the way through. For the bottom of the deck energy is the same. Dynasty, leaving a legacy, inheritance, wealth, financial security, long-term success, roots, family, ancestry, privilege, affluence. And this is symbolic of, you know, happily ever after. It's not only emotional fulfillment, it's financial, it's abundance, you know. For some of you, the mother energy was heavy. You could have a child, or you could be a parent, or they could be a parent. And this card, get out of here, fly. I haven't had a fly in here in a while. This can represent you two joining your families together. I also think it's very interesting that in current energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is you kind of sitting there. Then we have the King of Pentacles, which is someone, this is how they are seeing this connection. So they want to provide for you. The King of Pentacles can be a slow energy. So perhaps they're, you know, moving slowly. And then as the near future energy, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which I always see as the King and Queen of Pentacles together, you know, possibly joining of families. Very interesting. Lots of earth energy. So we're going to put what's coming next on that side. And now we're going to look at what's blocking this connection. What is currently blocking this connection? We have the Hanged Man. So surrender, pause, letting go, waiting, new perspective. So you could be waiting for this person to reach out, and that's causing a delay here. It's also, this person could have been slow to surrender to this change, this healing. And for some of you on your side, there is an uncertainty. So like I said, if you're talking to this person or when this person comes in, you could be full of worry and it says contemplation. So I just see you, you know, worrying about this person's intentions and worrying about where it's going and worrying if you're going to be hurt again. As a blockage, it says delays, resistance, indecision, standstill. So victim mentality. So your person did they come out with the Nine of Wands? I think they did. And Nine of Wands can be victim mentality. So they could have had a victim mentality at some point, which caused this connection not to move forward. It does talk about a standstill. So if you guys, you know, hit a block where you weren't communicating, that is a factor here. And death and rebirth on the bottom. So resistance to change, inner purging, stagnation, inability to change, stuck, decay, repeating negative patterns. So you guys could have both been repeating negative patterns, negative cycles, especially if you're twin flames, and kind of triggering each other. And, you know, that's what the whole thing is about, the balancing of the energy. And that's why, you know, there's communication and then there's separation and then there's communication and separation, because there's so many negative patterns that we change and heal within that twin flame connection. All right, I want to see, I did this for all the other piles. I kind of want to see what your intentions are towards this. It's not, I don't usually ask about you so much, but I want to today. Sometimes we can also get in our ego, and I've seen readers do readings to check how you're actually feeling, because sometimes we can get stuck in our head and not know how we actually feel. But anyway, we're going to see what you would love to happen with this connection. What are your intentions? What are your intentions for this connection? So very interesting. We have respect, leadership, divine masculine, structure, authority, stability, control, discipline, focus. So I'm hearing all you want is you want this divine masculine. You want this person to take action. You want this person to be more stable and not to run. You want them to be this stable, grounded energy so that you can have this Ten of Pentacles energy and this happily ever after. You also, this says romance. So I feel like you want this person to kind of, I'm hearing, sweep you off your feet. You know, be more emotionally mature. It's interesting that your intentions here, like you want stability. You want structure with this person. And it's interesting that that's what you want. And that's what we see coming. Anyway, Knight of Cups. You still have romantic feelings for this person. It also says negotiator. So maybe you are open to negotiating and compromising. Temperance with this person. What are this person's intentions towards you? That's interesting. I don't know if you guys saw how that flew out, but I want to take it. It came out very powerfully when I did this. The card flew right out. It says life cycles, good luck, fate, life cycles, destiny, a turning point. The universe is in control, changes, cycle, karma, unexpected events. And I feel like this person wants to, this is saying there's a turning point here. They intend to have this go in a different direction, a better direction. It talks about fate. I believe this person believes you are their destiny, believes that you are their other half. For some of you, they may even have looked up. You know, I often have visions of someone looking up like a person I can't let go of and finding out about soul connections. The Wheel of Fortune, to me, is also very symbolic. I think of like the show Wheel of Fortune, and I think of how to get that wheel moving, the people have to lean over and give it a spin. So under intentions and actions with the Wheel of Fortune, sometimes energetically with soul connections, I envision that person like spinning the Wheel of Fortune to get things moving again, which can be contact, you know? And we have the World. So they want to end these cycles. They want to end them. Completion, bigger picture, world travel, fulfillment, harmony, sense of belonging. To me, this is very beautiful because this is very symbolic of the breaking of a cycle. You know, we see this. It just reminds me of one of the spiritual cards in this deck. And I think it's the card that symbolizes completion. Anyway, this person wants to, you know, complete. I feel union. That's what sense of belonging, harmony. They want to feel wrapped around your energy again. They want to feel your energy surround them again, is what I'm hearing. And with the World for intentions, that could mean they're going to travel to you or, you know, just close that emotional distance. Now we're going to look at actions. So what actions will this person take? Interesting. I saw it, so I have to take it. I don't think that's what wanted to come out, but I did peek at it. So like I said, when it peeks out, I have to look at it. So it wanted whatever card that was that came out with the Lovers, and it says divine love, deep soul connection, choice, harmony, relationships, value, alignment, unions, balance, unity, romance. And we have the Tower, which when this card came out, I felt called to talk about the positives of the Tower, which are revelations. So they want to bring you some kind of truth. They want to fix this Tower. This is about rebuilding of a foundation, and you know, we see awakening here. So for actions, look at this, we have the Ace of Wands. So this is in this book, it says take action. This person's taking action towards you. And with the Tower, it could be that you hear from them very unexpectedly, but they're coming in here for a chance with you. Anyway, that's very interesting. And we have the High Priestess. So this is someone who's listening to their intuition. This also says divine feminine, inner knowing. So I almost feel for some of you, I was hearing that when they come in with this truth, that they're going to tell you that they think that you're their divine feminine. Just saying. Anyway, Lovers. I love that Lovers card. I love it. Love it. Yeah. Oops. Interesting. I don't know if you guys saw that. Look at that. I'm asking about actions. I was looking at the bottom of the deck. I had no idea that the front two cards had flipped over. Look at what we have here for actions. We have the Ace of Cups And the Two of Cups. Unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, romantic love, connection, mutual respect, joining forces, close bonds, unity. Anyway, for actions, that's what's coming out. Proposal, intimacy, emotional awakening, deeper feelings, compassion, love. I knew this was going to be a good one. All right, I want to see what's currently blocking this connection. What is currently blocking this connection? Oh my. So I'm not going to take the card that fell face down, but I am going to take these. So what is blocking this connection currently? We have self-love. So perhaps you needed to focus more on filling up your own cup. Perhaps you were lacking in that department. It could be that this person also had low self-esteem. You know, if you guys are mirrors, this person could have been afraid to come in. We do have the Knight of Cups, so avoiding conflict, vanity, unrealistic jealousy, disappointments, moody turmoil. We have imbalance, disharmony, breakup, arguments, discord, bad choices, conflict, detachment, indecision. So any of those things can be a blockage here. Like this person, you could have been jealous because maybe they were in Knight of Wands energy and you didn't know if you could take them seriously. Perhaps they were being unrealistic about how much time or energy they had to give to you and you were disappointed. Perhaps, you know, they chose someone else over you for some of you, or just didn't know if they wanted to commit to you. With the cheetah chasing you now, it does make me feel like at one point they were the runner, so they could have run from commitment. We also have King of Wands on the bottom. So that's showing me, you know, as a blockage here, perhaps this person was too much in control of wanting to control the outcome of their own life, is what I'm hearing. So that is the blockage. I want to get advice for you about this connection. I didn't have to ask. I knew it. I didn't have to ask. I barely got the question out. We have Six of Wands. So this says self-confidence. We have a blockage as low self-esteem or lack of self-confidence, and now as how to help it, self-confidence. So being confident in this connection, believing in it. Perhaps, you know, perhaps publicly, you publicly, you know, make it known that you're together once you reunite. I do believe self-confidence is a huge one here for how to help it. And also, you know, just continuing to work on yourself and your own success. You know, things don't happen when we wait around. And when you put energy into something else in your own journey, it does cause, like, look at this, it causes this. Are you recording? Yes, you are. All right, I want to see the future outcome of this connection. Spirit, what is the future outcome between these two? What is the future outcome of this connection? What is the future outcome of this connection? I want to get one more. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is interesting. For a future outcome, we have the Empress. How many times have we seen the Divine Masculine in this deck? Oh my gosh. So we have creation of life. So very symbolic that you and this person could have a baby. We have abundance, maternal, fertility, divine feminine energy, pregnancy, beauty, sensuality, care, nurturing, Mother Earth. So as an outcome, the Empress, beautiful. It is about nurturing a connection and showing love. Nurturing, supportive lover, sensual, committed relationship as your outcome. A committed relationship. And I think in the past, that could have been an obstacle for some of you, that this person didn't want to commit, and that left you feeling very confused because you didn't know where it was going. and maybe it felt like you were blindly following this person. We also have the Four of Pentacles, which I often hear of as a very negative card. And that's why I love this deck and this book. It's why I use this book all the time, because it talks about all the different kinds of energies. And this one shows long-term security and solid investment. So with the Empress, you know, it also depends on the card it comes out with. If it came out with a really sad card, then I would look at the more negative aspects of this card. But it's come out with the Empress, and the Empress talks about abundance and nurturing a connection. And, you know, this solid investment is, to me, that's what nurturing a connection is. And the Four of Pentacles also symbolizes to me the energy between twin flames. It's that energy that you can't let them go. It doesn't matter how hard you try and let them go. It's like your soul still clings on to them. And that's what we see here, this person clinging these two pentacles. So anyway, I think this is beautiful outcome energy. Perhaps it takes a while. You know, we do have insecurity. So as a blockage, insecurity, as advice to help it, more confidence. So just remember that, to nurture the confidence and the security within this connection. All right, so let's see how we're doing for time. Yes, that's right on par with all the other piles. Perfect. So we're going to do charms and letters for you today. I had no idea what was going to come out in these readings. I was just like, I'll just see what happens. All right, so we have G, J, JJ. I haven't seen JJ in so long, although I don't use my charms as much. It depends what type of reading I'm doing. H, General Hospital could be relevant, the show. C, N, U, Sun. Not that that's an S. Sun, Divine Masculine, Sun. V, E, E, I, A, Z, R, I, M, A, L. I am late. Look, I'm just saying. Do we have two A's? We don't. We saw that Empress card. Some of you, I'm late. Just saying. Or this could be this person, you know, I'm late coming in 1:00:11 on the timer just now. So it could have taken them a long time to come in. We have F, D, L. Oh, do you know what I'm seeing? Fate. And a date. All right, Kelly, we're not playing categories or whatever the game is called. All right, so let's stir these up. Sorry for the noise. Ooh. So we have a key, a small key. Maybe it's a baby. We have a big key. Oh, we have a cup of love here. Very interesting. Ace of Cups, offer of love. Going out on a date. I did see date. Fate. It's fate. A date. We have a koi fish. We have a pair of scissors. You could have tried to cut the cord. We have a sled. Perhaps you guys go on a winter date. We have a flower and a star. We have a diamond, and we did talk about commitment, proposal. It's interesting because we have a black flower, a black diamond. Anybody else? No? And in pile 2, it was white things. So that could be symbolic. I've decided this is going to be symbolic of cups, because in this deck, cups is shells. So love, Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, we have a watermelon. You are my other half, I'm hearing, because that's half a watermelon. We have transformations with the butterfly, awakening. I always see that as a third eye. Strawberry, that came out in pile 2. Interesting how in pile 2 it was white. And then here it's black. Interesting. We have a cloud. We have a mermaid. We have a shell. We have this leaf, very symbolic of growth, or you could be a plant lover, or your person could be a plant person. We have 2 crosses, a starfish, oh sweet, and a delicate snowflake. So that represents a delicate connection. Very delicate. But yes, this was your reading. Oh my goodness, this will definitely be the longest reading I've ever done. The other one the other day was just over 3 hours, and I believe that was my longest one yet, and this one is over 3 hours. So anyway, I hope something resonated for someone. And I'm going to leave it here because I'm going to go get on with my day and get back to my personals. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, you guys. As always, thank you for the support, and I'm sending you lots of love and light always. Okay? I love you all. Bye.